Five.
Oh my
Here,
god.
boys.
Do your intro, Manuel. Do your intro.
The only reason I brought up
Manuel!
the whole thing with the fantasy name generators was because
How could you possibly think that now is the time to remind us of that?
anyways, hey everyone, my name's Manuel, leader of AJ Connections. I'm the String Talk role. I'm playing the Ranger Alavic, and I was looking up fantasy names.
Do you want to tell people what the fuck Drink Talk Roll is?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let Hal do it because he's introducing himself next.
You probably should.
Wait, so no one saw me take the shot? Oh my god.
Jesus.
Wow, it really is at the beginning of every fucking stream.
Oh, anyways, Hal.
Without fail.
Hal, just go. I'm done.
Sure.
Just go.
Hi everyone, my name is Hal. I'm going to be your DM for today on this episode of Drink Talk Roll. It's our favorite little internet show that we do, at least for me. And we like to play D&D. We like to do a little drinking. Right now, our current subset of rules, if you'd like to drink along with us, is that we drink on nat 20s. Sometimes that alternates to nat 1s, depending on our mood. If you would like to drink along with us, we just ask that you do so responsibly and only if you are of age in your particular region. And if you decide to drink along with us, please do not drink and drive. I'm going to be your DM today. I'll go over a little bit of a summary once everyone's had some time to introduce themselves. That was Manuel. He'll be playing Alavic, our resident ranger. I will now pass it. I'm just going to go straight down according to like our stream thing.
I'm so glad you guys can see the setup now.
Andrew, would you like to take it away?
Hi, my name's Andrew, and I'm going to be playing Mr. Wizard again. He's making a comeback. And I'm going to just say here, and I'm going to vote that Pryor tells us the recap.
Okay.
Mr. Wizard.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with you guys meeting up with Pryor and being like, here's what happened.
We have Pryor explain to us what happened. That's it. That's my
anything
vote.
else? Anything you wanna plug real quick, or
I
do
don't
you have like
have any social media?
handle you
I
wanna
don't
do?
have anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we go down to Pleiades.
Yep.
Hi,
Please, you're next.
Hey everybody, I am Pleiades. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at PLEIA_DS. Apparently, they're actually giving people money now, and I made enough last month to get 12 tacos. So thanks to the biggest man-child in the world. I am playing our resident barbarian. That is a bard, a very angry, ignorant man with low self-esteem, but god damn it, there is nothing positive about that. But in any case, occasionally brings out his guitar or whatever it is that he has, and does a little bit of magic. And aside from that, did I actually say his name? Pryor. He may or may not be a direct reference to a certain Adult Swim personality. Probably not, though, because it'd have to be legally distinct. And with that, I'll just go ahead and pass off the introductions to the person beneath me, or below me. Batman, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yo, what's up, you guys? It's been like 4 fucking months. I'm still alive. Well, how's my intro again? Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Warren, aka Frederick Badman, aka that dude, but not that dude.
It's
aka
so good to hear that again.
James McGee. And I'm playing Hismar, the Way of Mercy monk. I think I'm also a wood elf. And
You're not even sure,
dude. Okay, I picked this up pretty. I thought that I was gonna forget this, but I actually that was pretty good. And I miss you guys. It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
And then
We missed you too.
last but certainly not least, we have saved the best for last. JD, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yo,
Also, I think he's kind of.
On that note,
Oh, you go to do the
Say,
recap. I was
JD,
just mentioning real fast that JD's off screen.
Yeah, you will.
he said
yeah.
that.
I mean, he
literally
mentioned it,
just
but
said
yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say, JD, everything going good with your move and everything? All right, okay. Like, hopefully the rest of that goes well for you. Like, it's a fucking pain in the ass. So, wishing you all the luck.
You didn't put a mirror in the back of a moving van and then find out that you now have a big pile of broken glass?
That's pretty funny, actually. Oh, he cracked.
Oh,
I remember
no!
you said that. You cracked
Oh,
you
yeah.
cracked it. That's kind of. I mean, it's not funny.
Cry. I'd actually fucking cry.
Anyway,
All right.
Prior, do the recap.
Yeah, Prior, would you like to tell us what sort of happened last session?
Sure. Do you want me to do it while the logo's still on, or like the new?
Yeah. I will give you slight background just so you have like a little ambiance. There you go. There's a little something for you to talk about.
Something. There we go.
So we
I'm gonna throw in
gone
some
out
music.
here, went through talking to a million different people, tried getting this one motherfucker to get us his crown. There's a Aurora Borealis piece of shit. I don't even know. But I was promised whores and wine at a certain point. And now we done come out. And then there's this big old stone dingling just standing out of the fucking town. And we got everything split up into districts. And now we got to figure out, I'm guessing, to go all the way up top here. Because why else would you make this except to be at the top if you got that kind of power?
I would never do that.
I wouldn't do that either. That's actually exactly what we were trying not to do. We ran from it like everyone else did. By the way, my camera will be on and off, so just ignore me.
Oh,
Anything
it's
else
alright.
Prior feels is pertinent information?
Just because nobody mentioned it, and I feel like it has to be said.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want history to be forgotten. Alavic was the kind of, well, he meant well, but Alavic was the one who caused all this because he put the jewel into it.
Inadvertently. You had no way of
Yeah.
knowing this would happen.
And to be
I
fair,
feel like if you had
somebody,
to,
I'm sure somebody would have done that. Somebody would have done that. If not us, then whoever we gave it to would have done it.
you
anyway,
just fast
that's it.
forwarded. Good job.
Oh, the most important part is at the end, we decided that we were going to try to, the last thing we decided was that we were going to try to head towards Dogswell.
Yep.
Because the city was boned and everybody was leaving. So yeah.
wait,
Okay.
you guys fucked up.
Yeah, we
I
fucking
forgot that you guys world. I forgot that you guys world build into my world.
Yeah, it's still
It's the
fantastic.
same world, bud. We are just a few hours away from where everything took place.
It's only because like my bad. It's only because I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot that you like. I literally made a world and how fucking started building in it, which is fine. I love it.
It's okay. Everything happened up north. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, now it's not, but it was. All right. The very, very last thing you guys did, just as a reminder,
Oh yeah.
you guys had a little encounter out in the woods with some bullets. Those big underground creatures. It seems like they were disturbed by the walls that were shooting up out of the ground. You met some survivors. The very last thing, I don't know if any of you actually asked this question, but one of the last things they would have told you before you continued on your journey to Dogswell is that on occasion the walls would produce like they would describe them as zombies. They would just sort of like
God.
grow out of the walls. That is the
Alex,
reason
have
they've
issues.
left Dogswell.
Okay.
Okay. So
But
wait,
yeah,
Dogswell or the city or
Zenith is the city that the giant tower erected out of and completely decimated.
so Dogswell's
You said
having
it
dog
right.
shit too.
3 walls also did it. You guys are sort of hoping Dogswell is not affected by the wall.
Okay, but Dogswell. So Dogswell is not the city with the zombies. You were talking about this one.
They are abandoning Dogswell because there are also
Oh,
zombies in the city.
That's what I was asking. Okay, so TLDR, we're both.
It does seem like you'll get to Dogswell. It does also seem like the wall's real close.
Well, I still say we can't just run forever. We should go to Dogswell.
It does seem like the only town you guys really have an option to go to.
Yeah, let's go. Okay. Alavic looks back at shit, I forgot your name. Julian, sorry, I remember Julian's name. Well, we're at Dogswell, I guess.
I'm just showing the
Dogswell.
city.
Is this Dogswell?
Yeah.
Nice. So anyways, we're back at Dogswell, I guess. Guys, hopefully zombies don't come and get us because I don't like zombies.
As you
Zombie.
as you guys come across Dogswell itself, once you start to see like the city walls You can see very familiar. There's like a dock area. You remember seeing legally distinct Luffy from One Piece. You remember seeing legally distinct other characters.
Oh yeah.
You remember all these legally distinct characters that are definitely not real characters from real properties, especially not released on Netflix really recently in live action. As you see the city walls, you can see there are guards who are sort of dismissively like stabbing at or like slashing at zombies. It doesn't look like the zombies are a real threat, but if you were to ignore them, they would start hurting people. Over to the upper area here. I'm just pinging up here just so you can see. Up past here,
Oh, that's nice.
you can
The
see
football?
about a mile in that direction.
Yep.
The wall stands, and you can't really see anything about the wall, but you can occasionally see like 2 or 3 zombies make their way down the city, and just sort of like lurch towards it. Again, guards are able to handle them, but like they can't do this forever. Like there's not enough people to rotate through that people can like take naps and do stuff. Also, more importantly, can Julian, Alavic, and Pryor all give me perception checks?
Si, senor.
Oh, okay, it's cool.
15, 9.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a nat.
Alavic, you're more distracted just trying to like find a path to get there without zombies like, annihilating you. Also, there's a big white thing.
Yeah, I
over
don't know
the
what
ship.
that
Yeah.
is. Lady.
Is there
What is
like
that?
something we can fix there?
Hold up, I'm trying to find out.
Oh no, it's okay.
Unsupported
Imported
browser.
Maybe.
Interesting.
I don't
Anyway.
know, man. Anyway, yeah.
Pryor
I think everything
and
is, like,
Julian, though,
getting stuff like
you are following behind. You were walking a little closer to
Wait, are we
your
not doing
friend's
icon?
carriage. What?
Icons, like our little characters.
No.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
You guys, however, are able to see 2 very familiar faces. You see Hismar and Sir Mr. Dr. Wizard PhD. They are, in fact, at the gates of Dogswell down here at the south. And they are also helping fight off some zombies. Hismar and Mr. Wizard, you were tasked originally from Garmer, if you remember him. He's kind of like your handler. He had set you down here before a giant spire erected out of the city. You arrived maybe 5 minutes before you just see a giant spire shoot out of the ground. 3 massive walls, I'm talking like a mile high, also just right out of the ground. It doesn't affect you, because you have reached Dogswell already. However, being here another 20 minutes, you see zombies start to pour in. And most of your time has been spent just kind of dismissively like shooting lightning bolts at them or karate chopping them in the back of the neck to take them out. Again, the ones that are attacking aren't a super big threat, but like they just keep coming. This seems never ending. The original thing you were sent down here to do, though, was to find an old man who might have a solution to getting the last jewel of the Corona Aurora. Not to say that he thought your friends would fail, just to sort of have like a little bit of a backup plan.
He thought.
However,
Did
the
we get a
spire,
name for
the
this
spire
old
is
man?
something you don't know about. Like you just saw it happen, and now there's zombies. Sorry, what was your question?
Did we get a name for this old man?
Yes. Give me 1 sec. I will actually pull it up for you real quick out of my giant document of people names.
Okay. So when you guys are like coming up to this wall, I like to imagine like Hismar's like going full throttle, like karate chopping all these guys, like taking it seriously. Mr. Wizard is like dressed in his full old man outfit and like basically trying to be like, my friend should be here. I'm a refugee and I'm looking for my friend. And I'm just like, I'm straight up not helping. Like I got my cane out. I'm hunched over.
I threw the name in there for you guys. His name is Killian Alabaster.
That's a rat ass
Julian
name.
Alavic.
That's the name of my new
From old
character.
man.
Speaking of which,
Question: May I use the
his-
bathroom really quick?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it, Doc.
Mr. Wizard,
I
can
can
you
hear you
make a
guys.
history check for me?
Yes. With advantage? No.
Why would you get advantage?
He just is like with it.
I'm so smart.
Listen,
Hey,
yeah,
you
that's
miss
what all the
100%
points
of
in
the
history are
shots you
for.
don't.
Yeah, listen, I do that all the
History.
time. Every time my DM tells me to make a roll, I'm like, can I get advantage on that? And they're like, why? I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't know. Just
That
be
makes
fun.
sense.
You just can't.
Okay.
I don't know this fucking guy.
When they tell you about this old man, you've definitely heard his name before. You're not really sure where. He's probably just some like accomplished wizard who's retired or something like that. From what you've heard from the adventures that you've heard, like the exploits you've heard about from him, like not to be really metagamey, just to put it in perspective for like you and the audience at home, you're probably a higher level than him, but at this point, like just from what you've heard, you know what I mean? So like he's an accomplished wizard in the sense that he has a lot of really good usable knowledge, but like practically he's not exactly meant for the battlefield.
Well, neither am I, so that's
So you can relate.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna be asking the guards, and also I'm gonna be begging. If that's okay.
I mean,
Refugee?
you certainly can. I can't stop you.
Refugee. I lost my family, my wife of 45 years. Just 1 gold, sir, please.
Make a deception check at advantage.
Okay, and if I roll anything lower than a 9, it's a 9.
You mean a 10?
Or anything lower than a 9, I think.
Oh, that's real. I thought he was making up his own bullshit.
No,
Yeah, exactly. I thought he
is.
was making it up.
no,
You mean a
This
wizard.
is wheel.
Yeah, there you go. 22. Okay. You do see at some point, like one of the guards who is wearing almost like piecemeal armor. It looks like they just kind of took like a piece of half plate, put it on his chest, like a leather pauldron and put it on him, like some random metal gauntlet. They're just trying to arm anyone who looks like they can hold a weapon so that when exhausted soldiers are done fighting, there's someone to stand at the gates. He comes over and he's trying to like escort you back to town. He says, "We don't have gold, but I'm sure there's housing further into the city if you want to go. If you go over to the tower, there's a building next to it that should be the inn. A lot of people are taking refuge in the basement. If you go wait there, you'll be okay." It looks like he's just treating you like some random old lizard man, some old lizard wizard.
Thank you, sir. You don't have any. I don't have anything on me, but except this, and I want to pull out just like a piece of paper.
Okay.
I have this treasure map here. I'm too old to use it, but a young strapping man like you, I really, if you have anything, I'd be willing to trade for it.
He does look at you as sort of like you would look at a dementia patient. And he's like, that's great. We'll talk about that. We will definitely talk about that. Let's go talk about that over at the inn in the basement where it's safe. And he's just kind of like slowly trying to walk you back as you're like, pretending to be old. It is at that point though that you and Hismar are able to see. So I don't know if all 5 of you have been together. Well, you definitely haven't because Julian's newer.
We haven't.
You've definitely
he's
interacted
newer.
before, but like maybe in passing. So this is the first time you're seeing like everyone together. Hismar and Mr. Wizard, can you both give me a quick, I don't know what to make it. I'm going to say history check. History or perception, whichever you feel like making. History or perception. So int or wisdom.
Okay, I'll do perception.
I'm bad at both of them.
All right, 12. A quick question, by the way.
Yeah.
It's feet.
Oh my god.
It's 1 feet, 2 to 1 stat, or 1 to or 2
For an
1
ASI. For level 8 or level 4 or whatever.
Level 8.
Yeah, it's 2 to 1 stat or 1 to 2 stats.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
A feat.
Hismar, you are able to just barely see out in the distance there. You can see your friends. You can see they're being escorted, however, with a small carriage. And you can see there is a man, very gaunt, very pale, wearing a large, not lab coat, but just a big white coat. You very vaguely recognize him. You've seen him in Zenith before. You may have interacted with him multiple times, but maybe just sort of in passing on one random adventure. You may have like been asked to go with him somewhere before. But Mr. Wizard, this guy, like he's far away. You're doing your act, you know. What are you measuring?
I know, I'm
You see
curious.
that?
Too.
Yes.
You guys
Yeah, I saw
fucking
that
see
too. Yeah.
It should hide from others. What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah, I've
I
been
see
watching
it.
that.
I'm the DM,
Well,
so
no.
maybe it doesn't hide from me.
I saw it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Well, I saw it on the screen. Anyways.
But you are all kind of finally reunited.
Well, Alavic is still looking at the zombies that are nearby.
He's
So I don't know if
zoom out a
anyone
little.
wants to- I don't know if anyone wants to have a bigger. Hi,
They're
guys.
huge.
They're not. That you're just really zoomed in.
Well, I mean, like,
So I'm just
are
punching the
still-
zombies.
Yeah, we are still.
I just made you
There's
big so
zombies
people
everywhere,
can
right?
see you. Jesus Christ.
I walk up to Alavic stops what he's doing because I apparently was just, I'm lost in thought because I see the zombies. Part of me wants to join in. Part of me realizes it's endless and that my skills could probably be better put to better use elsewhere. Sorry. Anyways, I see Hismar though, and I'm like, Hismar, how goes it? It's been a while since we've seen you.
I'm here just karate chopping, punching. I punched my last zombie. And I look over and like, oh, who the hell are you again?
It's me, Alavic. You might not recognize me covered, not dying. I think last time we saw him, I was kind of dying. But yeah.
I come up, I walk over to you and I put my hand on your face and I wipe it. I was like, oh, Alavic, oh, it's been a long, like, and there's like, oh, oh, it's nice to meet you again, friend.
Yes.
And I just give you a hand. And I just
All
was
of our
like, okay.
companions are here. By the way, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I still haven't noticed Mr. Wizard because his disguise is that good.
And all I turned like, Mr. Wiz, Mr. Who, where?
No one's noticed Mr. Wizard.
I see
Oh.
you guys, and I'm like wobbling my way away from you as quick as I can. Like, still in like still in character with my cane. These fuckers again.
We're nothing but trouble. Who is that lizard-looking wizard? Is that you, Mr. Wizard? I don't know what Alavic sounds like that right
No,
now.
I'll
I just
join
wanted
you
to-
guys. I'm just playing. Like,
Anyways,
yeah.
Yeah, you wander away from that guard who was trying to escort
Yeah.
you. He's just like, okay.
He wouldn't take the bait. So I'm like,
Well-
excuse me, young man. Do you need a treasure chest or a treasure map?
unfortunately, Treasure got us into this issue. Julian, you can have the map if it so desires you. By the way, this is Julian. We met him in our last adventure.
I've never met this man in my life.
Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't
Have
either.
you? Do you know Killian Asbestos? Albuquerque?
Did as best as I could.
What are you looking for this asbestos for?
He stole my wife.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
then my
good.
other wife of 45 years died. Somebody made a huge tower come in the city,
Wait, at the
and
same
they
time?
killed my wife. No, my second wife.
Wait, was your wife
Hey,
killed
so
in
as
the
soon as
tower?
you got one stolen, you went for another one?
Eh.
My man! Well,
Ain't no rest for the wicked. You know what they say.
God
Well,
damn it.
I hate to break it to you, but that tower was kind of our doing. We found the last
Who
jewel
is
of the-
our?
Well, we all journeyed together to get it prior.
No. We all are walking together, and then you push somebody in front of a carriage. You killed that person. We just happened to be there.
Okay. Well, I did retrieve the last gem, and I figured it would be easier to carry,
Carriage is what he's saying.
to put it into the crown, and when I placed the last gem into the crown, what you can see happened, and I gesture towards the tower. Exactly.
Hismar and Mr. Wizard, I need another history check. Sorry, there's no like remember check, so it's history.
Remember check.
I definitely am not remembering shit though.
I have -1 int,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
15.
Oh, you're remembering more
Hey,
than Mr. Wizard.
15's at least enough. Hismar, one of the things you remember is that Garmer, when he sent you here, after he'd already sent these guys on their mission, he had the Corona Aurora. He's had it this whole time. You guys have been bringing gems to him, and he's been popping them in the crown every time. Or you guys like come back and you pop them in the crown. He had the crown. So how it got to wherever the fuck they were, you were like not sure.
This guy's sus. Wait, who's his name again?
Who?
The guy's just popping shit into the Corona Aurora, and now the
Garmer?
Corona.
Do you remember Garmer, your handler?
He's a little guy. He's a little guy who talks.
Garden
Oh,
Bell.
that fucker.
He is not little. He's a shifter.
Gardenburger.
Oh, he's a shifter. I thought he
Yeah, he
was just a
sort of
little
talks
guy.
like
the
this.
one.
He talks like the whole time, almost like he's German, or like he's about to tell you that instead of eating dinner, you just eat like 4 or 5 sausages and eat like
Yeah, that's good,
chocolate
Morgan.
and like have 4 or 5 bottles of red wine. And then maybe say like a racist slur, and everyone just sort of okay with it because it's on Europe.
Whoa.
So they're okay with it over there. No,
But
no,
yes.
no. Like everyone in Europe's just sort of like, no, America's so racist. Also, we don't like refugees if they're different color than me.
Oh, okay. I see what you. Political
uh,
statement you're making.
But yeah, he just sort of talked like this all the time. His name's Garmer. He had like the big hair. I don't know if I even have like a picture of him no more. I'm just sort of looking through everything.
But
Just
yeah,
sorta-
did you say that he sus thing out loud? By the way, Hismar, just out of curiosity.
See if I got like a little picture of him.
He was the one popping. He was the one popping the.
Yeah, I found a little picture. This is my little picture I drew
There he
of
goes.
him. That's my little picture I drew of him.
Oh,
He's
he
sort
looked
of
like a little.
chibi
Corona
man because I
Aurora.
don't know how to draw outside of the little adorable art style.
Wait, when did you see the Corona Aurora?
When what? Man, how the fuck I remember? I forgot this guy's name again.
Garmer.
Garmer.
Armor.
Garmr.
Grammar. The grammar guy.
Like the hound that Thor has.
It is
Gorgon.
actually.
Garmer. He's the guy that has the Corona Aurora last. So let's just watch him pop in like he's Thanos. This is not Thanos.
Well, that's weird. I know it's a prior.
Isn't that
prior.
strange?
I promise I did not intend for there to be 6 stones in the way that there are 6 little
I know that.
infinity stones or whatever.
Like
It's just that
prior.
now that it's done it, everything is just a derivative of that. I can't undo that.
Well, we fought a giant. The giant. He wasn't a giant. Well, we fought a bandit leader of sorts. The guy we chased into a portal into like away from the city and everything. Who was summoning? Who was at least working with devils. He had the Corona Aurora. That's the person that I had it. I took it from.
Do you want to describe him?
He was I don't remember what the fuck. He just like a better bandit, like a well armored bandit.
Do you remember what he was called?
Shit, I don't. We did learn his name, and I forgot what it was.
You heard his nickname.
Face.
I'll give it to you for free because it's been 2 weeks.
Okay,
His name was Turtle.
Turtle. There you go. I remember that.
That was his nickname, and he revived
Yes,
or tried to revive a turtle.
a turtle. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
one.
wait.
Hismar, I won't even make you make a history check for this one. I will instead just exposit upon you.
Okay, sounds good.
Is your mask magic?
No.
Bad news. It is.
Oh, what the fuck? So, I can't show my beautiful face.
So you can just take it off.
Oh.
But a very long time ago, you were instructed with this mask to go out and practice your martial arts, become the best possible fighter you can, and so far you've done so pretty well. Like you're following that path pretty well. I do need you to tell me though, when originally you were given your mask, do you remember what kind of mask it was called? I'm going to give you some options.
Okay.
You know it's not turtle. Was it tiger,
Oh, I see
dragon,
what's going on.
Bunny?
Or hang on, where's the last one?
Bunny.
Dragon,
Okay,
tiger,
Ren.
turtle. Oh, bird. Thank you. Bird or phoenix, whichever for you prefer. Do you remember which mask you were given? The tiger mask, the dragon mask, or the phoenix mask? Do you remember?
Right.
I will let you decide whether you remember that or not.
It was Tiger Mask.
Okay.
It's a wrestler. Anyway.
That's why I laugh.
In that case, upon hearing this information, upon hearing about this guy named Turtle, he kind of wore like a weird little helmet. I'll try to... Let me see if I can pull up his little token for you. Just so you can see him. Because obviously 2 of you weren't there. Let me make him real big.
There he goes.
Damn, that's a bandit?
That's a bandit.
He was
That's a cheese grater.
a nicer looking bandit, though. Not nicer,
you
but
might
like,
notice his
well,
helmet, in fact, covers his entire face, as in not just like, oh yeah, I put on a helmet and it has a little thing here to protect my eyes. It covers his whole face. That is the turtle mask that he is attached to a helmet. But yeah, you got the tiger mask. Through talking to these guys, realistically, you've also learned that his mask was magic, because they
So it's kinda like
would
mine.
have discovered that. However,
Did they take it?
his ability was to
We didn't
increase his
take it.
AC, do some parrying. You're not really sure what yours does.
Yeah, we didn't. To be fair, like
Right.
a lot of shit happened after the towers, and I was worried about other
I
things.
am being very generous with my exposition for sake of they were all very drunk and it was near the end of the session. They weren't all drunk. I'm sure JD could recant things
I know,
that
JD
if I
was
needed
fine.
him to, but
So if I don't know what my mask does,
also, future Manuel, if you could do me a
Yes.
favor, could you edit this next part out?
Okay.
That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask. I'm sorry, I had to do like a little dream reference, just sort of like. So Manuel, if you could just edit that out, that'd be great.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. Mwah. Okay. Now we're back.
Now we're back.
please, if you can't. What was your name again, JD? It's like, please, Julian. I would love that, Julian. I'd even. This thing is magic. I start punching myself in the head.
Julian, how would you like to go about that? Yeah, you could literally just. It's just a magic item. Just.
Wizard's leaving.
I don't like the way Mr. Wizard is like skulking around behind other tokens.
He's trying to leave.
Mr. Wizard
I want to see my beautiful face now. We have to change my token.
No,
I know you have that other thing. You're welcome to
He has the blonde
change it out if you want. I
token.
don't care.
The beautiful token.
Sorry, but Julian, what were you doing to do this thing? Sure. Sure.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna look towards Mr. Wizard, who's apparently like sulking around behind us. And
Mr. Wizard's trying to make a exit so he can come back as Mr. Wizard. So
Okay.
you could actually let me just do this instead of being
well,
like,
you
"Where's
just
this old
let
man
me
fucking
do the
going?"
thing.
Yo, can I? So do we all notice
we'll let
this?
him go.
Notice what?
No,
Do
No,
we all
the
notice
old man
Mr.
just
Wizard?
walked-
Like,
You're talking about a mask or something.
oh, okay,
you guys
okay.
are
Yeah,
talking to each other
we're
about this
focused on
mask,
the
and
mask.
the
You
old man
just
just
assume
kind of
he's like
wobbles
standing
away.
over your shoulder or something.
Mr. Wizard's just like slowly like itching backwards.
Not even slowly. Like I just turn around. I'm like, I'm done with this, and I just old man
Start
like,
walking away.
don't say anything. Just kind of be like, this. I'm done, and I just walk.
Julian, are you able to cast Identify as Ritual? Okay, cool. So you're like taking the 10 minutes and like just kind of going over it. Okay. Okay. You aren't able to like find something in your book about this, but just from your magical awareness, your attunement to the weave, your ability to like sense magic, you were able to determine at least the purpose of this mask. But it's not something that like you would find in a history book or something, unless you found a book about this thing. But you are able to identify it just fine. So this is mostly information for Hismar. your mask, if you expend a key point as a bonus action, you're able to increase your martial arts die by 1 for a minute. So 10 rounds. So if you currently have like a D6 as your unarmed attacks, it can go up to a D8 or
D8.
etc. If it's a D8 now, it goes up to a D10. If it's a D10, it goes up to a D12.
It doesn't stack, does it?
No. Once you've expended the key point, you already have the effect. You know, if you were to do it again, it would say the same thing. Like it would say your martial die goes from what you have to what it should.
Okay, so it's okay. So it's one tier up from what I actually. Okay.
Yes, but you can use it multiple times. Like,
and then it's
so
like
you
it's
can do it for a
one
combat.
key point.
Wait, use a key point. Do it again.
Oh, okay. Here, let me write that down.
Yeah,
Tiger.
but you can't like expend 3 key to make it a D12 or something. Not that you should, but you can't do that.
Right. That's what I was asking. Is like, does it stack? And you're like, no. I'm like, okay.
You do learn the name. It is in fact just called the Tiger Mask. Much in the same way that if you would have identified the other guy's mask, if you didn't literally obliterate that man, you would have found out he had the turtle mask or tortoise mask, whichever. It doesn't matter.
Wizard,
what?
When you guys are like doing this ritual, and I want to cast minor illusion, and I want it to be like a small child, and be like, "You saved my life," and I'm just gonna, Mr. Wizard, I'm gonna be like, "It's all in a day's work."
Oh,
then like I'm gonna pretend like I see. I'm like, "Oh, you guys are here now too." Thank goodness, we've been protecting this city.
You were able to join them just outside of the inn.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Are we supposed to?
Mr. Wizard.
I kind of look at Mr. Wizard, kind of look at him puzzled, and like, oh, it's you. What fancy meeting you here?
Yeah, I've been protecting this city for days now from these zombies.
And I kind of look at you, and I'm just like, huh.
I
thought I saw a guy that kind of looked like you.
No, I was at the other gate, actually.
Oh, okay.
The other, you were at that one gate, but I was at the other gate. Yeah.
So that old man that we saw, that wasn't you?
Do I look like an old man?
Oh,
no, you don't. Right. Nope. No, you don't look like an old man.
Well,
nope.
Fuck, he's really got you there.
This is Julian, our other magic user.
I don't use magic though, so.
Oh, you don't?
I mean, yeah, I'm a wizard now. I'm sorry. Are you also a wizard?
He's a warlock.
He's a wizard. Kind of.
We're both wizards. Can we like predator handshake? I don't know.
Predator.
You know?
I'm glad you had a handshake for that.
Can we predator handshake? You can alien handshake.
You know what I'm talking about? Like where you're like.
Yeah, where they grab their hands like by their forearms.
Their wrist. Yeah.
Oh.
Fellow wizard.
Julian, how do you usually identify in general? Like, if someone asks you, like, what's your profession, in essence, for us, like, the meta question is, like, what's your class? How do you usually identify? Like, how would Julian identify? Maybe not his confident personality.
Wait, JD gone?
Oh no,
I was supposed to think JD.
Oh, JD, we can't hear you if you're talking. He's probably been talking this whole time.
I think he said on Discord.
Oh, okay. I kicked Discord so that there wasn't 30 programs running.
Oops. Well, for the record, yeah, he'll be back. But for the record, I asked him for the sake of the description of the last one. He said he's a warlock.
Okay.
It's still a school of magic, and it's still not one of the weird schools. And by weird, I mean like the ones where you you channel it through whatever.
But you guys are all just sort of gathered inside of the inn. It looks like your typical like fantasy inn. However, they do have boarded up windows. They seem to have been guiding people towards the basement. If you were to take a peek in there, you would see it's basically kind of like the wine cellar, but instead of having racks and racks of wine, it's just kind of like 3 giant things of ale. And they seem to be escorting anyone down there who needs to hide. To try to get away from these zombies. Again, can't express this enough. If a zombie comes up to you, you're able to dismiss it pretty easily. It's just that every time you do, it seems like another 2 show up, and you kill those, and another 4 show up. and it's just fucking exhausting. So while you guys are in here kind of doing your thing, you do see guards outside kind of doing their due diligence to keep zombies at bay.
Huh, this is never ending, isn't it? Prior. It looks like there's alcohol downstairs. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. It's too early for Prior to start drinking downstairs. Never mind. I didn't
That
say
was
anything.
literally what I was gonna just like. If we were walking past it, I'm literally gonna have Pryor just say, "I'm gonna stay here and protect the alcohol."
Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna protect the alcohol. So,
Just standing downstairs, there's a bunch of people cowering in the corner. He's got his arms against the casks, like, I got it! Don't worry! They can't get to these!
so Alavic stands
There's only
up.
two
And, like,
left.
Alavic's pacing back and forth, and mind you, like in Alavic's head, he's a little worried. He feels a little guilty, like as if he causes it was an innocent mistake. And
How
obviously,
does
some
feel about all these undead just being around town?
exactly. So Alavic's fighting a lot of urges. Like I said, part of him wanted to just stay out in the gates, and then he's all like, "Well, that obviously we're gonna just be here forever. Well, he's gonna be there forever." And Alavic also kind of caused this, not really, but technically, his were the hands. So he's trying to think of a
Kind of.
solution. He's walking back. I mean, somebody would have put that gem in there, even if it wasn't Alavic.
That
Anyways,
doesn't matter. It's like saying somebody would have run that dog over.
Anyway,
I mean,
he's
I wanna
walking
run
back
that
and
dog
forth, and he's all like, "Let me get this straight. Somebody wearing a mask similar to yours," pointing to Hismar,
Similar is a strong word, but yes.
was,
Put it back
was
as I'm
lead-
putting back.
well, like with a similar thing, was carrying the Corona Aurora for reasons we haven't quite identified, but he seemed like at the time, by the way, he seemed like he had completed his mission. Like he was going to do something there. We were too late to stop him, and he summoned this big thing to
Do you remember
try to
what
kill
the
us. We
big
killed
thing
it. It was a giant, a titan,
It
golem.
was an Oni. It
An
was
Oni.
like it was like a demon of some kind. Some kind
So,
of insidious little man.
So he summoned an Oni. He had a devil person, another demon who had like the hellhounds with him, and he had the Corona Aurora last we saw. And now you're saying that Garmer had it before him.
From what I know, yes.
Well, I see
There's
two
all these
options
ones.
here.
How do we get one of them?
One of what?
No, there's only one Corona Aurora prior. That's
Then
what I'm
how do
saying.
they keep trading it?
Exactly. That's what we need to figure out. Either Garmer's dead, and Turtle took the Corona
Well,
from him.
I'm pretty sure everyone in that city is dead.
Well, yeah, but he might have died before. Either Garmer is dead and somebody took the Corona Aurora from him before the city was dead, or he gave the turtle the Corona Aurora.
Right. That's why I was like,
They all have.
And who did he send you here to find? Wait, let me look it up.
we came here to help you guys out just in
Here.
case you might have
But
died.
that was both the real question and I forgot. It was Killian Alabaster.
Killian. Yeah.
Leading.
This is why I post
What's-
shit in chat.
What's strange is that I'm not sure if Killian Alabaster was a wild goose chase or not,
Killface,
because
that's who I'm thinking
Do you
of.
want to ask
he
around?
sent both. He sent both of us after. And by the way, Alavic's really saying this. He's like trying to work this out in his brain. He sent both of us to look for that last gem, or for us to look for you to find somebody who had info on it. So, part of me wonders if Garmer's just behind all this.
Right.
Are you telling me a guy who talked like this would be behind all sorts of insidious things? I think maybe he would not do that. That'd be impossible.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah, I don't think Garden Hose got it in him.
You never
Well-
know.
did you guys have any luck fighting this Killian Alabama? Alabama. That was a real one.
Alabama.
That was a real mistake. Alabaster.
I've just been trying to, protect the kids, protect the old, the weak.
Oh yeah.
I've barely had time, to be honest.
Well, Alavic turns around to the nearest guard, who's like, keeping guard over the wine cellar or whatever. It's like, do you happen to know of a Killian Alabaster, kind sir?
Make me a... Gosh, I want to say persuasion. It's really hard. It's just like a generic, like, gather information
Yeah, I
check.
was gonna say, isn't there a thing for that? Like, if you're asking around like a bar
There,
or
there,
something.
there used to
What did
be,
you
but it's been kind of like rolled into other stuff.
Roll streetwise.
Streetwise, there's no
Normally,
streetwise.
I would just tell you give me a generic charisma check, but I like making it a skill check because sometimes you'll have, some kind of proficiency in them, so that way
Yeah,
you can.
Right.
you
I
can-
don't want to gloat, but I have a lot of proficiency in persuasion if we're gonna go that route.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and give me a. I'm gonna say persuasion check to just sort of ask around to a couple guards, be like, "Do you know this guy? Do you
Okay.
know this guy?"
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
I mean, that's certainly more than enough. One of the first people you see, he looks like an older man, slightly graying hair. He seems to have like a fencing saber or like a rapier at his side. He seems to have like this long coat on. He's the very first person you ask, and you ask about Killian, right? And he mentions, Master Killian would be in the basement. Is there something you need?
Wait, he's here?
Well, of course. We had to evacuate the town and bring him below with everyone else.
And then I look back at the others and I kind of like no, not so much tap. I put my hand on Pryor's shoulder. It's like Pryor. Looks like we're going down to that wine cellar after all.
What? They got more booze down there?
I mean, there's lots of booze down there, but more importantly, Killian Alabaster is
That's
down
all
there.
I got. Does he got booze?
I mean,
You know what? We'll find out either way.
yeah,
Just
well,
go.
let's
Come on.
go. Let's go.
You explain too
Booze
much.
adjacent.
I'm just gonna drag him by.
He's booze
What?
adjacent.
Yeah,
Wizard,
I
are you
mean,
joining us?
Adjacent.
whoever
Is
wants
there
to
a
join
door
them.
down to the cellar?
There's like this big, like, not trapdoor, I guess, but I don't know.
Like the storm door.
I
looking
mean,
things?
basically like a storm door, like you'd see
Yeah.
So it opens up
Up.
outwards though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you open it like
Okay.
outwards like that.
So whoever wants to go after they go in, I want to pull Alavic aside
Oh,
and be like, "Hey, I don't really know if we can trust this guy. So I'm gonna put my immovable rods on the trapdoor, and we just need a code word. When you're all done with him, just knock on it and give me a code word to like get out of the cellar. So any code word. Don't think too much about it. Just first word. Alavic, you're thinking too much about it. One word.
Turtle.
Okay. All right. Okay. And yeah, I have 2 immovable rods, so I want to
Sure.
and I'm gonna look at one of the guards and be like, "Never be too safe, my man. Am I right?"
They seem pretty not interested in what you're doing. Like they're more interested in
Okay.
the zombies. So like
zombies.
you're able to just slide it in there. No one questions it.
I got 2, so
Okay, so everyone's favorite thing, the party's now mildly split up. We're gonna. I'm down there with, presumably.
Samuel agrees to stay up top for sake of holding off zombies.
Yeah, and just for the sake of, because he's not physically here at the moment, he's taking care of something. So is what's his face, Julian.
And then Mr. Wizard, are you up top or below? I didn't I know you put
no,
your
because I need to
movable
let
rod
them
in there.
out. I
he
need
stays
to let
outside.
them out.
So you're up top.
I'm up top.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I'm gonna move you as
Yeah.
Okay, so we're down there. The 3 of us are down there, and we're like, I clear my throat like that. Presumably there's a lot of people down there. I'm like, does there happen to be a Killian Alabaster amongst the crowd here?
Immediately you see a much older man stand up. He does seem to be kind of like lurching on a cane though. He's having a rough time, but he is there. He says, "Yes, I am Mr. Alabaster. What is it you seek?"
Well, we seek you, if I'm being honest. But more importantly,
Pause.
not sure exactly what you can help us with, but we understand that you know something about the Corona Aurora.
The Corona Aurora. I've messed with it once or twice. What's your interest in it?
Well, my friend Pryor and I just recently came across it, and
Just some stones and some slots, and then we got a big old spike come out of the ground.
yeah, basically what he just said. Whether you know it or not, all the nonsense up above is caused by that Corona Aurora.
I see. So the giant tower back towards Zenith is the doing of the crown.
Yeah. Did you perchance know that would happen? Because we didn't.
I didn't know that would happen, but I knew assembling the jewels would mean nothing but bad omens.
Could have fooled
Yeah,
us.
and
All
the
we
thing
knew that it
stuck
was
out of
for
the
money.
ground.
Yeah, and
Never seen that happen before, I can assure you of that.
well, where was the Corona Aurora last you saw it?
Years ago, I had seen it on adventures I had gone on myself as a young lad, just like yourselves. But I had handed it off to someone a long time ago, with no intention of seeking its jewels. They always brought trouble. Every time we got a few, just more and more people trying to get at them. Not worth the time.
Well,
And how do we know it's not you?
Not me, what?
How do we know you're not using magic to make yourself look different, and it's actually you who got it?
Who has what? The Corona
Hey, with the-
Aurora?
Yeah, that, whatever.
Well, I don't have it, so solve that problem for you.
Huh? Checks out.
And you see, he literally just is like an old man wearing his robes. He's got a cane.
well,
out
do you
for me.
have? Do you happen to know any? Sorry, I can't. Hold on. Okay, so do you happen to? Do the names Garmer? Does the name Garmer ring a bell?
I had trained him back in the day, a long time ago. How is he doing?
Well, he's either behind this or he's dead.
Those both seem bad.
Yes, they do.
I
And
can't
we're
help
not-
but notice you gave me two bad options.
Yeah, we're not quite. Well, I don't see many of the good ones. And then I fill him in when I explain to them upstairs. I don't feel, the whole thing about,
Sure.
either he's dead or he's not. So I'm like, I don't know. It's like, the way I see it, he wouldn't have just given that to Turtle, or for any other reason except for a bad one. By chance.
He would never hand it over, I assure you of that.
Oh. So you're saying we should trust this Garmer?
I have a feeling there's something at play that maybe is a little out of your depth. What do you all know of the genie race?
Oh, we know quite a bit, actually. We've encountered two of them already.
Perfect.
Yes. A djinn actually blessed us.
Get one of those.
Oh, what, Jin blessed you guys? What?
Yeah, I think he missed that. We got blessed by a djinn. That's how we got our levels.
Oh,
You guys met a Merid. That's a water
Oh.
genie. There are 4 different
Yeah,
types
and
of genies.
we
so you
definitely
guys,
each
you
other.
guys got
Of the
auto
game.
leveled because of that?
Oh wait, that's the one we let go.
Oh, that's so sick.
And for those watching,
for those watching, go ahead, Manuel.
yeah, for those watching, we met a genie, and the whole thing was that like we're supposed to meet up
Merid.
with a Marin, and we're supposed to meet up with the other djinn of different elements, and I believe we've met 3 of them already.
You've met 2 of them for sure, because you met the Merid and you met the Ifrit, which is the fire
There you
one.
go,
You
the
said,
Ifrit.
stop fucking letting her go. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Right.
She's a cunt.
But under the sarcophagus, we also met the Earth
I can
guy.
Yeah.
change her.
Oh,
The-
yeah, you guys did. You guys did meet the Earth one.
So yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of, because also that's the one that in my canon, when he blessed us, that's how I became Fey Touch. That was the feat I took at level 8.
Oh, you're
So I became
touched,
Fey
all right.
Touched. Anyway,
By the way, Genie, you're not Fae, but yes.
so yeah, we met some of them already. What about them?
Well, I have a feeling maybe 1 or 2 of them might have gone a little rogue and interfered in some of your little misadventures. If you'd like to talk to them, I'd be more than happy to introduce you. However, you'd have to locate them yourselves.
Wait, locate them where? Do you have any idea where they would be?
Oh, yes, of course. I always like to keep them on hand just in case.
The genies.
Yes, you can't be too careful with a sneaky little wish granter.
Okay.
Come,
Little wish granter.
I'll show you. And you see him try to push his way
Wish
out of.
granters out there.
You see him start to push his way towards the basement doors, with the intention to lead you out.
I look towards Hismar and Pryor. Like, what do you make of his story? I'm not sure if we should let him out.
Sounds a little suspicious, but this might be the only shot that we got.
Yeah, maybe we just. Well, Wizard and Julian are up there. Maybe if things go bad, we have them surrounded.
And I kind of
That bad would be that worried.
as we're talking, like so as you're talking, I kind of get out my hero character, out of my stoic character, and I kind of just like, I'll have these ready for just in case.
And I presume that like I'm going to assume that Pryor's been drinking the whole time we've been down here. So
It does
waiting
seem
for
like
his-
people have mostly free reign of the
Of the-
cast.
Oh, word? Okay, then yeah.
The
yeah.
innkeeper feels pretty comfortable just being like, if this is what you got to do to get through it, just do it. It like, you know, what else is going to happen? We die and no one gets to drink the ale? Like, who cares?
Okay, because otherwise the plan was probably just gonna keep like waiting by the fucking casks until everybody looks away and then just fucking like chug.
No, yeah, this is definitely a situation of like, you're pouring your like fourth ale and they look over like
Mhm.
this is leaving you go like
so
I
anyway,
lost my whole family. I'm gonna need about 4 or 5 more dozen of these.
So anyways, I'm going to signal towards Hismar to keep an eye. I'm going to tap Pryor on the shoulder, like take that last one to go, and then I'm going to walk in front of
sure.
What?
old man.
Yeah,
Knock
you
on-
do
knock
so.
on-
I mean, he's old. He's taking his time.
Yeah, knock on the thing. Turtle.
I can't hear you. It's thick wood.
Turtle.
Did you get the answer? What is he down there?
He's coming up.
Did you figure out what's going on?
Well, he's going to show us something.
This man is turtling. Hurry up!
Just torture him or something. He's not. He can't hear me, right?
I mean, you're speaking at like a regular volume, so it's not, like it depends on how loud you're
No.
talking.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking.
Oh,
Alavic if
this
he
is
can
the
hear me.
character
Here.
still.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he can. I look back and I think he can.
Yeah, just torture. I don't know, man. Are you sure? Have you tried stabbing him once?
Can I
Said
hear?
it
Can I
wasn't
hear?
him.
Can I hear him? Can I hear him as they're speaking? Like, can I hear this?
Like, you're
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can
turn
hear
around like, torture him.
the old man.
We don't know how to torture.
Yeah,
I say it loud, I say it, I kind of say it loud enough
Can
so
you
maybe
come
the guy
show us?
hears.
Okay. How about you open the door, we bring him up there, and you torture him?
Why are we talking about this? Excuse
talking
me,
to
friends.
the
Why are we
wizard.
talking about torturing? And no, I can hear you torture. Why are we torturing this man again?
I don't know. It's his idea.
Like-
But I don't know how to do that. I mean, like, it's 1 or 100. Either we're friends or they're dead. I
So-
really got no in between here.
I mean, if we do torture him, we have to make sure that he doesn't,
Like, I press the on button, off button. That's it.
I turn towards Mr. Alabaster. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to broach this subject, but one of our friends is blocking the door. There's no way for us to get through it. He's saying we should torture you. Now,
Oh, don't do that.
I
don't
don't
want
want
that.
to torture you, but I think you need to tell us a little more before our friend's willing to let you up there.
Sure. I intend to lead you to my basement. I intend to let you behind my fireplace, which is fueled by the temple of a fire genie.
Wait, there's a basement to this basement?
Well, no, to my basement, not this basement.
How do we get to your basement?
Because my basement
Yeah.
has the fire genie.
Why don't you
So I
just tell us
turn
where the
back-
fire? Well,
In my
I
basement.
turn back towards. I turn back towards his. I mean, not his. The door. Like Mr. Wizard, he says he's going to take us to the fire genie.
Mr. Wizard's I'm gonna cast invisibility, and I'm gonna unlock my 2 invisibility or my 2 rods.
Yeah.
You
just
guys can
pull
hear
them
the
out,
click
click their,
from the 2
click their
rods.
buttons or whatever, pull them out.
click, click.
And then I'm casting invisibility on myself.
Yeah,
Oh.
you are invisible. You're able to do that while invisible. That's not an attack or a spell, so you're able to just slide them out, click. They turn invisible with you.
So, just in case this does turn into a battle, Alavic's going out first. Presumably, Alabaster's behind me, and then behind him is Pryor and Hismar.
Sure.
So I'm gonna open I throw open the doors, and I step up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
need help, old man?
No, I'll be quite all right. my good friend Oscar will help me, and he motions over to the guy with the rapier, and he says, "Of course, master. Yes, of course." And you see him like help him up, and I mean, unless you stand in his way, he'll start very slowly leading you to his house, which seems to be
okay.
like vaguely across the street.
You had me scared. I thought that dude was gonna attack us. I like how we're all bracing for this fight. Like wizards are visible. Okay.
I love how you'll sprint up to a chest and fucking lick it, and then a mimic will come out. But you're like, "Not this day, old man. I'm scared of you.
That is true.
I wanna
Old
put it out
people
there,
can't be trusted."
Mr. Wizard hasn't trusted
not wrong.
anybody.
So the old guy is apparently walking. I let him walk a little ahead of me. I have no idea exactly where Wizard is, but
I'm gonna shank him right in the kidney. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do an anatomy
No.
check.
God damn
Unfortunately for you, he reveals himself to be the most powerful character in the game and kills you in one hit. So
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
be.
roll death
I'm
saving
gonna be
throw.
stalking from behind.
Sure,
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
feel
it's following behind.
So we're in a line, and it's Alabaster, and it's his one guy. His one bodyguard.
Killian Alabaster and his guard Oscar.
yeah.
Okay, Oscar. What does Oscar look like?
He's the one I described before. He's got like the graying hair, the bigger coat. He's got the rapier.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So just a coat, doesn't look like he has like heavy armor on or like chain. Well, I guess chainmail would be like easier to like.
We
hide.
could stab him if we needed to too. There's enough of us that.
I only have
Unless-
one dagger.
But unless this dude's like a level 20 wizard, and
I
I think
only
you already
have
said that
one
he's a
dagger.
lower level.
Does he look?
unless he's a level,
Does he just look like a person? Like no,
he just
like
looks
other.
like some old guy.
Okay, all right.
Can I insight check these guys?
Sure. Anyone who wants to can give me an insight.
I
I'll
just
give
want to get their vibes. You know?
Inside.
Do they look like they
Don't
would party?
kill us. Hold on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good
Mr.
question.
Wizard does not trust these
Hell
people.
yeah, boys. 24.
Mr. Wizard is on edge right now.
Oh, I got a 19 also.
All right, you got one for me.
Yeah.
You cooking one up in the kitchen? Okay.
Hey, why is
Bum,
Prentice
bum,
in?
bum,
Oh, I thought it was
Mr.
Invis.
Wizard, I mean, you're kind of on edge because you're like, okay, so he knows about genies. He's like talking about the Corona Aurora like it's normal. This guy is full of exposition. What the fuck? Like, what does this guy know that he's not telling me? The rest of sorry, go ahead, Mr. Wizard.
I said only people that can't be trusted use rapiers. That Mr. Wizard lives by those rules.
Facts.
Hey, Jordan used the
100%
rapier.
accurate.
And could he be
That's
trusted?
the joke.
God damn it. Yeah, Jordan was a piece of shit.
The
Anyway.
rest of you, however, rolled high enough insight. You do feel like there is something this old man is not telling you. Not that, like, he intends to, like, do something despicable to you. Just, like, again, much in the same way that Mr. Wizard isn't trusting, you're like, this guy knows about genies, this guy knows about the Corona Aurora, we just showed up here, he happens to be in the basement, he's taking us to the exact place we need to be. What the fuck? Like, this isn't normal. Like, this isn't fucking Skyrim. You don't just go to the quest board and go, yeah, I'll do this quest, and then you find the guy who's like, yep, go right over here, and then you go over there, you kill a couple things, like, that's not how D&D works. Like, it's weird that this guy just, like, has exposition for you, and happened to be here at the right time, at the right place, where you guys were.
Was he walking into furniture?
No.
That's a good sign.
Well,
He doesn't, this isn't just a weird misinterpretation of dementia.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna do it yet, but I'm probably gonna. I think I'm with Mr. Well, now I'm definitely with Mr. Wizard now.
I mean, my biggest thing is I'm just trying to size up, like, me as prior, I'm trying to size up, like, could I take his guard, basically?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Alavic will be giving because me and Pryor have been traveling for probably in-game months or who knows how long it's been. So
at this point, we probably instinctually both have the idea of, like, if shit goes south, can we kill them?
So I'm looking at him
with the insight check that you guys have already. You think that realistically, the five of you, especially if you got Samuel, like if you went and grabbed him, you guys could dismiss his guard in like a turn or two. Like you feel like you could take him. The old man's kind of a coin flip of like, well, if he's not some kind of crazy level 20 wizard man, we'd be fine as long as he doesn't just go like power word kill. Like as long as he doesn't, as long as he can't do that, you're probably fine.
So I'm gonna I'm just gonna
He
give
looks
the
like the
knowing
kind
look
of guy
to Pryor.
that would not let us pass.
Oh
Yeah. As long as he's not a level
Oh
what
my
is
gosh.
Gandalf, like a level 18 wizard and a level 2 fighter or something, because he just pulls out a sword and is like, "Have at thee."
Actually, hey,
We
can
already
I
beat
try to
him.
can I try to charm the guard?
I mean, do you want to?
you can try.
Just so you, if you look there at the spell where it says components, it does say V and S. That means verbal and somatic. That means that you got to wave your hands around and say some shit.
Right,
So,
but I'd be behind him.
I understand. You are still speaking at a reasonable volume and moving your hands around a bunch.
Oh, okay,
I just
the
need you to
verbal.
know without being like a sorcerer who can very intentionally spend a resource to be like, yes, but I do it quietly. It's going to be very obvious that you're doing some bullshit. So if you want to, you can, but I just need you to know there's no way to be subtle with it unless you have a thing that says you can.
The Palladius doesn't look like he's throwing up gang signs.
Yeah, hang on. There's like blood.
Oh no!
Oh my god, how's it
That took me an embarrassingly long time to throw up.
It's gonna get a shot.
I actually have a pretty interesting story about this.
What are they gonna do? They're just gonna be like, "What are you doing, white boy?" And then just like poke me and run away.
Pokey. Anyway.
Okay, wait, hold
so
on.
Pryor.
I want to actually take like a little meta poll.
Okay.
My character is actually really fucking stupid. I could actually see them trying to do a fucking charm person thing, just not even realizing like they're doing it out in the open, like really fucking obviously.
I mean,
how does
you
he
are
cast
drunk.
Charm person.
You are drunk.
Here's the question:
Yeah.
attempt it or nah? Attempt it, and then like possible like battle encounter like right now.
Every old man.
I mean, if you're looking for votes, everyone can contribute. I'm the DM, so I obviously have bias.
I say do it.
Everybody else?
I mean,
I
that
look
feels in
at you.
character, and it feels like it can. Wait. Question.
What's your question?
And this is kind of important in case shit goes down early. Do we know where he's going? Like, you said it's across the street. So
We're going to
I mean, it looks like you're just walking to a house like vaguely across the street, like 2 doors down.
But like
At this point, we basically just like know what he told us, which is we're going to his basement. Realistically, we don't know that that's his basement.
In
He
case
could
the
just
old
be
man
leading us somewhere.
Okay, this is purely hypothetical, but in case the old man slips and falls and dies, and so does his friend, do we have an idea where, like, we can see the house he's leading us towards? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, yeah, you can hypothetically wait until he is like leading you directly to this building.
I think we're gonna kill the old man, guys.
Jesus Christ. What'd you do this weekend, Hal? Well, my players got a little bit tipsy and spent 3.5 hours killing an old man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, please. We get that done in a couple minutes. We're way better than that.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys roll a lot of ones.
I'm going to go ahead and try to charm it. I'm going to go ahead and try to charm the
Sure,
fucking,
go ahead and link charm person. Mostly for chat.
What are you trying to charm?
The guard.
Guard. Oscar.
The guard.
Oscar.
Like, whether it's actually, like, you know, elegant or, like, you know, seamless or not, what his actual thinking is, it's like, well, you know what? I'm going to try and, like, charm his guard.
Are you
Maybe
doing,
get some
like,
info out of him.
You don't have a higher level like charm.
I know he's doing he's a level 1 bard, or
You got
level
a
2
first-
bard.
He's level 5 barbarian, level 3 bard. So
There you go.
Okay.
He's a baby bard.
Level 3 bard. Okay, so just cast it at 1 then.
wisdom
You might as well
saving
cast
throw,
it
huh?
at. You might as well cast it at 2nd level and try to get them both. Like they're both gonna know what you're doing.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like
Okay.
if I'm a level 3 bard, then I should be able to get to
Yeah,
like,
if you want to expend the level 2 spell slot, that's fine. Also, just to be clear, between now and when you got, or rather, like when you were traveling here, you were like all of you were able to get some kind of long rest, unless you believe that you had expended something, like in this case, charm person, or you know, if Hismar had expended key to make sure zombies couldn't get through. If you
Right.
want to, deduct your own resources, but I intend for you to go all in with like basically full resources. These zombies aren't a real threat; they're just really fucking annoying.
Yeah, no, like Pryor would have just done like brute force the entire way here. So like,
Okay, he rolled a 4. So I don't remember what your DC is. 13. Yeah, I was gonna say like 4 is definitely lower than pretty much anything you could roll. So for all intents and purposes, he is currently charmed. In the sense that as long as you don't do anything harmful to him, he is mostly able to like answer questions pretty openly. Intends to help you on purpose.
brother, are you really going to the basement right now?
Well, yes, of course. That's where Master Killian wants to take you. So I imagine that's where we're going, and
How
we're
did y'all
going
live
over to
this long?
his home. Are any of you familiar with Master Killian at all?
No, not really.
Oh. I
just
had
kinda, like,
just
vaguely
assumed
heard
if
from, like, stories.
if you had been sent from Zenith that you had heard of him. He was the original leader of the first squad, the command squad, the ones that
Wait.
protect all the
Oh
royalty.
shit!
Are they
I
the
mean, he has
ones
since
that-
retired, as you can see. He's not exactly in the best of fighting stances or anything, but
You've been with him this whole time?
every step of the way, I intend to be his guard until his last days.
He's a good guy.
One of the best.
Would you trust your baby with him?
I would trust every life in the entire kingdom with him.
All right, guys, he checks out.
Alavic is still.
Wait, one more question.
Yes, of course.
Where's the whore district?
Oh my god.
For
Not
record,
here.
Hey,
I'm
there-
sure you have that.
There is a red.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking
For
where
the-
it is.
For the record,
Not here.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
for the
for
record,
later.
I want to remind Pryor out of character that he actually knows where the district is. We haven't been here in
Yeah,
a few months,
you have been here.
but this is the city we know. Anyway,
You know darn well where it is.
are we back in the? At his house yet?
Yeah,
Or
he
was
is
closed?
able to bring you into his abode. It's very humble, like very small. But he is able to lead you over to a fireplace
One more
in
question.
which
Wait, real quick.
Wait, go ahead.
So the enchantment lasts how long?
It should say.
In case it comes up later.
when
That's
the
the only reason
spell
why I'm asking.
ends, duration 1 hour.
Okay.
Oh, so he's charmed
we're
for a
good
while.
little bit. Okay, yeah. All right. Good.
But he leads you over to this fireplace, and he says, if you're willing to go down there and ask him yourself, I suppose maybe he could give you some answers. And he sort of taps his cane on the fireplace, like on the, I don't know, mantle? Whatever's up there. And you see the fire sort of dismiss itself, and all the hot coals sort of like, you're like, as all of them go out. And you can see behind the fireplace, there's almost like an illusory wall. You're able to just walk straight through. And he says, yeah, well, you're welcome to take a look yourself, but I can't be joining you. It's a little too cumbersome for an old man as myself.
Well, thanks for giving us the door. Start walking in. And for whatever reason, just gonna grab Alavic too.
Wait, I was gonna wait to make sure we didn't die, but I guess I'm going.
I mean, you walk over the coals, they're fine. Like, you're wearing shoes, you're fine. You walk through the illusory wall, you're fine. It does look like there's a big amount of steps down, but you can go down there.
Wait, are
Alright,
we not
keep
killing the
going.
old man? I want to make sure, because I'm ready to kill the old man.
It's
Yeah,
too
we
late
can-
for that. We walked through the door. You
Well,
should
yeah,
have acted
well-
on that before.
I mean,
you
say
can-
illusory wall.
Yeah, like you go put your hand through it, and you can just like stick your hand through it, and it's fine. But you still see a wall there; it wiggles a little bit.
But can we come back out?
Like-
Is it a one way?
Yeah, I
As
mean,
long-
like
that's not the question. You'll have to.
you know,
Like
the
the
walls
dark
here. You
room.
can just sort of do like some of this
Yeah.
if you really want to.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I want to make
Do a
sure we're not
strength
killing
check.
the old
It's
man.
a not real wall. It's a not
Do a-
real.
Like we're past the wall, regardless.
Okay, so we're past the wall. There's no
What
we're
does
gonna
the
kill
other
the
side
old
of the wall
man.
look like?
If you ask another time if you're going to kill the old man, I'm going to scream.
No, I need to know so I can calm down. I'm
Really
like,
sure we don't want to kill this old. I know we said we're not gonna, but like,
You
do
get-
you want to kill the old man? Like, what is up with you and old people, dude?
You guys like
Okay, Charlie,
the door,
okay.
the door
He
that's
just
wide
wants to buy
open,
Gandalf. You know.
like
Wait,
leading
Mr.
out of
Wizard
his
is still-
house.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine if
the-
Frodo and the other hobbits and Frodo just turns around and is like, "Are we killing this fucking guy?" Are we not killing this guy? You don't
He
want to
actually
take
went
this
on the-
opportunity while he's fighting a giant fire monster to kill this guy?
He went on the
Yeah.
trip just because of the slight opportunity that he might be able to kill an old guy.
While you guys, I guess, decide if you're killing an old guy, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back.
Oh. I just like the idea of like you guys are like looking at each other like silently, like, are we doing this? And then like you hear like the door like shut, and then like a click of like an immovable rod goes over the door.
There's only one way out of here.
Oh my god!
Are you telling? Wait.
Okay,
Is Mr. Wizard doing? Or is Mr. Wizard doing the?
he's invisible.
Is he gonna do the Seven Samurai? Remember the guy he waited at the door? He's like,
Oh.
I thought you were gonna make a Saw reference, like, oh no, make him eat the
no,
key.
I'm doing-
Now we gotta kill him.
Yeah,
to
I'm
get the
doing like
key
a
out.
horror movie. Like I'm like shutting the door while invisible, and then like putting an immovable rod in front of it.
What was that movie? What was
Oh,
that
you're
horror
right.
movie with the invisible guy? He was
the
like an
Invisible
old
Man.
one. Was it? I
Yes,
just
they
thought-
think they did a. I think they made a remake too. The
They made a recent
Invisible-
remake. You know what?
The
I'm gonna
Invisible
laugh at you
Man.
while Hal's gone.
Okay,
Oh,
but 90. 90.
I mean, like that's what I wanted to say was Invisible Man, but I was like, is that it though? That seems like too obvious.
Is it the Oh, Hollow Man is okay. It's
That's
Hollow
it,
Man.
that's
The one
it,
with Kevin
that's it.
Bacon. But there is the Invisible Man
Yeah,
that they did make recently.
because like I remember like
Oh,
Hollow Man was like back in the blockbuster days, because I remember it was one of those fucking movies that like my
It was
parents
made in
got when I got a
2000s.
game. Yep. Mhm.
yo, dude, I remember watching that. That shit kind of scared me. I forgot that Kevin Bacon is fucking in this movie. The fuck, and they turned his ass into
5
in,
degrees.
like damn the 2000s. I'm watching it right now. Yo, this is so okay. Not gonna lie, this is fucking stupid as fuck. But
Listen.
but this
What's
is
like
great.
what is like a perfect example of like a movie that like you saw the cover on like a VHS like cover or like a DVD cover, like walking through a video rental store, but like you never fucking watched it, but you saw that shit all the time. And like for me, it was that fucking movie Jack
Wait,
Frost.
is JD back?
I was gonna fucking say that. I was gonna say Jack
Right?
Frost too.
I never fucking watched
I was
that
gonna
movie
say
in my
Jack
entire
Frost.
fucking life.
Manuel watched
What?
it. Jack Frost.
Wait, which one? The horror one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
texting
that one. What
Warren,
about
I was
it?
Like, what's a perfect example of a movie that like you went to a movie rental store and you
Oh.
saw the cover all the
'Cause
fucking time, but you
Jack
never actually
Frost.
fucking watched it? Yeah, because
No,
the
I
fucking
saw it.
hologram.
I actually
Yeah.
bought it on DVD because I was so interested in it. But yeah, for the longest time, I never rented it. But I used to always see it because it had the hologram.
Right? It'd be like normal snowman. Oh, big old spiky teeth.
What's funny is that
Oh,
that
man,
movie's pretty good.
You're gonna. I thought you were gonna
Apparently,
talk about
there's like a
the
crazy
shower
scene
Oh, yeah.
in there.
I don't want to talk about that
And I
scene
gotta
because,
pee.
like, okay, because I watched this movie as a kid, not as a kid, but like as a teenager. But like, I saw this scene, and I that scene was even then it was the most memorable scene. But it wasn't until somebody pointed something out very recently that I watched a video essay on it that I'm like, oh my god, that's what that scene was. TLDR, this girl's taking a shower. By the way, Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie, but like before American Pie. But anyway, she's taking a shower, and obviously it's a snowman, and the snowman reforms like wrapped around her, and I'm like, oh, and he kills her, and I'm like, oh, that's the way he kills her. But a detail I did not notice is that not only is she taking a shower, she's naked, his nose is missing, his carrot nose. And the obvious question is, where's his carrot nose? And it's like, where do you think? And I'm like, oh, this movie's fucked up. Like, let's not, like, ooh, let's not watch that movie. But anyways, yeah. Moving on.
What'd you guys decide on, by the way?
We're going to kill the old man.
You gonna kill the other man? All right.
No, actually, I don't know yet. What you missed, I think, is that that Mr. Wizard locked the door and put the invisible rods there.
Which one? Which door?
The door to the house.
Okay.
He blocked
leave the
door, so
house.
now-
Okay.
and
Which way does the door open through?
We'll say inward. So, like, if you were to enter his house, you would,
Yeah.
turn the doorknob and open it inward.
Yeah, so what I was saying is like they're like looking at each other, like debating, like, are we actually killing this old man?
Mm-hmm.
And like they just hear like a as the door closes, and then a
Mhm.
click as I put like an immovable rod in
Yep.
front of like where the door would go. Still invisible, just...
Yep, you have not cast a spell or done an attack yet because I don't know if anyone at home knows this. D&D 5e is made by garbage people who don't know how anything works. I love 5e, but there's some real things that I'm like, there's no way a real person thought this was fine, right?
So
Some real fuckery.
So just to not ruin the meta, well, to actually ruin the meta, technically, I'm not sure if me and Pryor would have heard that because we're already at the side of the fake wall. But Hismar, what do you choose? This is
I
my
mean,
way
it's
of
an
making
illusory
Hismar
wall.
choose.
It's not real. It doesn't
Oh.
have real world consequences. You can hear through it. You can like if you
Okay, so I'm
move
gonna
your hand through it. You move.
Are you
through
gonna
it,
ask
know?
me what my position is in this situation?
Killing the old man. Yes, yes, I am.
So I'm kind of I look I turn my head to you and it's just like in my mask, all covered. We just have to make sure he doesn't live to tell the story.
Oh my God, we're killing the old man. I'm just afraid this is gonna. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna tell this really
Maybe-
short story because it's really relevant. One of those stupid teen reacts videos, they were playing Dark Souls or Demon Souls, and like everybody goes to that first guy and they get the clue from him, and one of the players just walked up, killed him, and then got the note, and everybody was like, "Why did you kill him?" And he's like, "It seemed like the right thing to do." I feel like we're making a bad decision like that. But
I'm just dying to know how you trusted 3 random chests sitting next to each other that turn into mimics, and you're like, the first old man we see, I'm hitting him as hard as I can in the back of the head with a rock. Just fuck that guy.
Okay, wait. Maybe we should just see what happens if he does anything suspicious. Then we take him out.
the funniest
about
part
that?
is, I think we're being one being suspicious.
Yeah.
Would you like to ask Samuel to watch him?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean he'll do that. He's reasonable. He's
Okay,
happy to
Samuel.
watch him up here and make sure if he does anything crazy to shoot him with his legally distinct gun.
Yeah, keep an eye on the old man and make sure he doesn't seal the door behind us or something. I mean, clearly he already did.
He hasn't sealed anything. Mr. Wizard sealed the only door.
But like us,
Wait.
we're gone.
No, was that Samuel telling us that Mr. Wizard did it? Samuel can't see the invisible guy.
Unless
Anyway.
he's also invisible. That's how invisible rules work. If you're invisible, you can also see invisible people.
Anyway, you know what? I look back at old man Alabaster. You know, I just give him the shifty eye look, and I'm like, I don't know about you, sir. I guess I came back.
He gives you like an understanding smile and sort of nods.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. If this was Jodar, he would be so dead right now.
Jodor would probably.
Oh fuck! We gotta take a shot.
Jodor would probably have any slight inconvenience put on him, and he would immediately go, "We're basically dead. Everyone just kill yourself. It's
Yeah,
all
basically.
over." So,
Shot
Oh
to
yeah,
Jodar.
that's true. Yeah, remember Jodor?
Talk to Arlene Sarkin,
I don't know who that is, bud.
the voice actress for Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah,
Did she
Harley
pass
Quinn.
away?
She passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
first Dale
Rest in
Gribble,
peace.
now Harley Quinn. We're running out.
I
of
know,
people.
right? A fucking double whammy. Jesus
That's
Christ.
all the people.
That's all the people.
That's all
So,
the
okay,
people that
well-
matter.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna.
Say that now. I swear to God, if we lose a legend next week, I'm gonna come at you.
Ooh, I hurt my wrist. By the way, is JD back? I saw him typing, but I don't know if he's back.
I don't think so.
No, he's not. Okay, never mind. I was just curious if he had a vote on whether we kill an old man.
Start a poll. Actually, put the poll in the chat, and then we'll let chat decide.
You know what? If any first person who says in the chat that's not us, if we kill the old man, we'll yes or no, we'll do it. We'll do what you want.
oh, we're gonna let
Actually,
someone
that's the goal.
choose.
So to be clear,
Yeah. I'm
so
gonna
to be
log in.
clear,
Is there wait?
Are
Is there
we gonna
actual?
wait
Is
here
that a
until you
thing?
decide if you want to kill the old man?
Oh, Mr. Tucker said don't.
Well, he's obviously busy, is the thing. So he probably can't. If he's typing but he's not talking, he's probably busy, like taking care of like real important shit. Honestly.
I just want to kill. Okay, now I'm just like.
Do you have
Don't you
control
like how
of
I'm
the
just-
fucking like Twitch settings? Because I was gonna say you could
There you
actually
go,
make a
look.
poll.
Wait,
Should
she
just-
smiled. Does that mean we kill him?
That's not a yes. Calm down.
A smile for yes,
we're literally just we're making it up after
Yeah.
the fact.
And otherwise for no, put a I don't know, a fucking
Is
Pepe
it
meme.
sad face? Oh, okay.
Fine.
Which sucks if you don't have custom.
I guess we
smileys,
won't
I
kill the
guess.
old man. I have a feeling. See, I don't know. Part of me feels like we're barking up the wrong tree. Part of me feels like I'm going to regret not killing this old man.
Look at that.
Oh, it's evil. Oh, that's it. He just
That counts.
Okay,
That counts.
He just
That
wants,
counts.
he just wants us to murder him.
I have a feeling we've all been manipulated by Mr. Wizard. I just realized what's happening.
Yeah, Mr. Wizard has been playing us for a goddamn fool.
We should kill him. Okay,
Suddenly somebody's gonna like open a new fucking account real quick. Wait.
yeah, I was about to say like I was gonna log into my sock
I
puppet and
have
be like,
decided, as the DM who is sitting here in real life at 11:30 p.m., that you guys are going through the illusory wall.
yeah, let's just go through the wall. Let's go through the wall.
Okay, we go through the wall.
We've been here for
Oh,
like
I thought
10
it was
minutes.
already decided we went through the wall.
I came back just
Does
to
it have? Does it have a cool? Does it have
Oh,
the
fuck
cool
it, you
Dark
can't
Soul
fuck
sound when we hit the
yourself, wait.
illusory wall?
And he goes like,
If we're going through the wall,
uh-huh,
as soon as like the four of them go through the wall,
uh-huh,
I'm gonna come out of invisibility
uh-huh.
and I'm gonna give the old man one of these
Okay.
Give him
And, like-
a snicker.
and just like as
Oh,
I'm like
what?
walking backwards into the illusionary wall, like I'm
Uh-huh.
giving him like just constant
Sorta.
like I'm watching you.
I mean, Julian and Samuel
Yeah,
are up there watching him, so you know you
And-
got a way out. You're fine.
And I want about 6 inches from after the illusionary, like 6 inches off the ground after the illusionary wall. I want to put my second immovable rod, so it would trip someone if they came through.
Oh, I got you. Like 6 inches off the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you. Okay.
But like
so
right
you got
after
one in the
illusionary wall.
door of the building,
Yeah.
and then
Uh-huh.
one here.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah, you're able to do that fine.
Huh?
So your favorite idol or
After maybe like
can't-
5, maybe 7, 10-ish minutes of like walking downstairs, like you're walking what feels like forever. The stairs are dusty. The walls are like covered in like soot and fire and ash. Like it's just, and you're getting hotter and hotter as you go down, which is not normal. Normally it should be getting much cooler as you descend. If any of you have been to the Underdark before, you know that the lower you go, usually the cooler it gets. Even if it's not going to be freezing, normally going underground is cool. It's getting hotter and hotter until eventually you come across this big set of doors here that are in front of you. And you can feel the heat off of them. Not like you're walking into an oven style heat, but like you're going to Arizona on purpose style heat.
Ew.
DM question.
Yeah.
So I'm actually legitimately not like acquainted with this. My
Uh-huh.
character is a half orc. How would like they respond to the heat like that? Like I'd imagine like they'd have toughened skin and so it wouldn't affect them. But like I feel like there's some lore shit.
I mean,
might
he'd probably
be
sweat.
missing out on.
The
Yeah,
only
like-
people that have resistance to this
Mhm.
particular problem is tieflings. They have resistance to fire.
Okay.
If you were going up a mountain and going into a cold environment, you'd want to be a Goliath or a Goliath if you're annoying. They have resistance to cold. So
Okay.
in this situation, it's just fucking annoyingly hot. Like, literally like going to Arizona. You're just like, fuck, it's hot.
Listen, I grew up in Houston. I understand.
Oh, JD's back. That's JD who said that, right?
Julian, would you
Yeah,
like
it was.
to?
Yep.
Would you like to join them downstairs? They have yet to permeate the walls of the
That
sacred
sounds
temple.
crazy.
I know permeate.
That sounds super crazy.
By the way, if everyone could, if you could click on your own little individual little character, and then click the little like setting wheel. I don't know what
for
to call it.
the
And then
HP.
bar 1, which is green, put
Oh, nice,
your
yeah.
health
Max
out
health.
of your health. And then in bar 2, the blue one, just put your AC. You don't have to put it out of anything, just put your AC so that I can click on
shit.
you and then at a glance go, oh yeah, your AC is this.
I forgot to roll for HP.
You should do that at some point.
Dude,
Also-
Making a million.
Alavic, is your HP 70?
no.
My HP
yeah,
should be
no.
higher. Con.
That feels really high.
That's what it says on my sheet, and it does feel really high too.
There's nothing to put
What's
in
my
for the
hit
red
die?
one.
You're a ranger, so you're what's your hit die? Like an D8?
Hit. I think mine's a.
Yeah. And I
That's not unreasonable then, I guess.
yeah, it isn't. And to be fair, in case anyone's questioning,
Okay,
I
1D,
rolled my
okay.
6, 7, and 8 on the chat. I remember, and it was like
I mean,
5.
you guys are level 8. That's not an unreasonable
Yeah.
number. It just feels a little high.
It
Maybe
does
it's
feel
because
a
I'm
little
not
high.
used to Ranger.
8 plus.
I do the same
Yeah.
thing with Fighter every time. I'm like, that feels a little high, but they get like a D10, so.
And I do have a Constitution modifier of some sort, like a pretty.
Yeah.
Can I just roll my HP right now?
I don't care.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
Obviously, I
rolled
would have
it-
preferred you did it not now, but
Yeah, I rolled mine in
it sort
chat.
of seems like we do need your HP total.
Well, I think
I
we
forgot.
mine because we had to do Pleiades' level live. I rolled mine during the chat too, just because I did a similar thing. So you can just roll it
Here,
in the chat like I
three
did.
D8 plus 3. All right,
Really?
15.
Extra 15. But you guys walk up to these two large doors that you can see here. Again,
Okay.
you can like feel the heat coming off them. It's a little uncomfortable to touch, but like not like you're not going to hurt yourself by touching the doors themselves.
So
It
not
is
as
just
hot
like
as like an oven.
It is just frustratingly hot,
Okay.
like uncomfortable. Like God, you just wish the air conditioner could do anything style hot.
And the doors,
like,
they're like
you know,
made
you're not gonna
for
take
like
damage.
creatures. The doors, like, are they like designed for like beings that are bigger than us, or like about our size?
I mean, they look vaguely your size. Like they're 6, maybe 7 feet tall, the absolute max. So like you might have to duck 1 little inch or something, but you can get through just fine.
All right, good.
I had to look at my
Knock,
door. and be like,
knock!
How big is my door?
Oh, my hit die is D10.
I mean, you
Damn.
knock and the door just sort of like starts to swing open a little.
Is there like a gust
Sorry,
of
I
like
was still
hot air that
debating
comes
about my
out
hit
or
dice this
anything?
whole time.
It does feel like you sort of opened the door to like a kitchen at a restaurant or something. But, you know, it's just hot.
Okay, I'm assuming I've been shirtless this entire time, and I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with it then.
Yeah, I mean, you walk right in, you're fine. Again,
No.
it's just annoyingly hot. You're very sweaty.
Is that lava?
Yep.
You never
The
seen
ground is
lava?
lava?
If everyone could give me
City
a
folk.
quick little perception check,
Hold on.
that would be great.
15.
So way back when, before we had our icon show up on the map,
That's the
I was
first
like,
one.
oh,
Nat
shit,
20.
I don't
Time
know
to
how to
drink,
check my
boys.
perception.
No.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
you're right.
I feel like we did.
Yeah.
No, we
no,
did. Well, Barb-
actually did.
Okay,
Bob
to all the
Barker.
pets out there who are happy that Bob Barker died because now they get to keep their genitalia.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
Okay,
please
wow.
spay and neuter.
Griffin.
Please spay and neuter your pets. Though.
No, legitimately though, yeah.
Right.
Spade neuter.
If you are the kind of person who thinks that you need an outside cat, even if it's a barn cat, just get them spay or neutered. You will save yourself and everyone around you thousands and thousands of years of ruining the environment. I promise you.
Also, you do not need an outside cat. They're fine to be inside, unless you have a legitimate barn. In which case, okay, that makes sense because it's a legitimate barn.
Yeah, like I have 21 acres. We have 1 cat. It's fine. They get
Maybe-
all the mice.
That's a lot of
I love
acres.
Lola. I should check in on her.
She is getting old.
She's such a sweetheart.
We're sort of biding our time and hoping she doesn't just be really asleep one day.
Oh my god, that got dark.
God damn,
Anyway.
that got
I'm
dark.
gonna cry.
It's been like this
I
since
get-
high school, dude.
Okay,
I
and you
know,
know,
I have- I have had
I
to
have a
live with
real
it.
question.
What's your what?
Can we jump over the? I know this is a stupid question to ask, but can we jump over the lava or realistically?
Do an
it's only
acrobatics
fi- it-
check.
it's only 5 feet across. I don't know for how many people know this. Maybe you know it because Baldur's Gate 3 has been released, and jumping in that game is fucking absurd. But
Does it involve fucking a bear?
No.
I'm
But you
not
are able to
familiar
jump
with it then.
unreasonably far as a D&D hero. So you can literally just sort of like, you know, like Pryor realistically is big enough that he can just sort of like walk over it. Like he, you know, it looks a little awkward, but like he can just sort of step over it. The rest of you, just a very small quick hop. You're over this lava, no problem.
Oh, so we got like Hulk jumps. Okay, we're good.
Let me check your perception checks real quick.
Who rolled a 3?
Mr. Wizard, he's probably fascinated with this orb.
No, Mr. Wizard's watching our backs. I'm not even paying attention.
He
And
thinks the old
straight
man
up,
is coming down and
I'm
the
looking
rest of you-
behind.
The rest of you do see there is a channel of lava that seems to be running from somewhere to somewhere. It's unclear. Like you try to look under here and you're like, where does the fucking lava go? Like it just goes to this really tiny little grate and you're like trying to see in there and you can't really see anything. At the other side, you can see this large fiery orb. I'll reveal just a little bit more since Pryor's kind of a little further into the room.
Yeah, and I joined him on the other side. That's why I wanted to jump on the other side when I asked that.
By the way, this is only important for me. So Manuel, you can cut this out. Like editing Manuel, you can cut this out later. There is a dungeon in World of Warcraft from one
Black
expansion
Rock
ago. No. Calm down. I'm talking now. It is called The Other Side. It is hosted by a vaguely Jamaican style undead troll man named Bwansomdi. And you fight some bad guys in there. But it's called The Other Side. And so every time someone says The Other Side to anything at all, immediately my brain goes, The Other Side? Are we going to DOS? 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 The Other Side?
Oh,
DOS? We're going to DOS? Teleport to DOS? So I just need you to know, like, every single time someone says that, even if it's out of context and has nothing to do with World of Warcraft, my brain just, like, activates. Like, something, like, turns on. Like, you just put a key in my brain and went, blip! Like, so, anyway, Pleiades, could you zoom out, like, 3 or 4 clicks?
Yes, sir.
Just so everyone can kind of see. As you can see up here, I'll reveal just a tiny bit more. Not that you can really
That
see
is
around
not
the
an
corner.
end of something. That is the center of something. Well, oh wait, maybe not.
Again, not that it's really obvious, but as you guys kind of walk into the room, you can see there are little lava pools at the bottom and at the top. And then up here and down here, you can see there are walls of fire. So fiercely burning, you can barely see through them.
Even through like the corridors.
If you were to jump through them, you would take some damage, but unlike something like the spell Wall of Fire, you wouldn't take some arbitrary amount of dice. You do feel like if you were to like take a stick and sort of poke it through here, it would just slowly disintegrate. Like, you probably shouldn't touch it. I'm not going to stop you as your DM from touching it, but I wouldn't touch it.
So what you're saying is, we should go
Touch it?
back upstairs and get the old man.
Manuel.
What?
Man, is that the song? Is that a song title? Wall of
What?
Fire?
Wall of Fire? Probably.
Oh.
I mean, probably.
No,
feel
I
like
don't
it
think
should
so.
be.
You think about Ring of Fire. I
there we go.
fell
Yep.
into the
Oh,
burning
no,
ring
to
of
the-
fire.
Yeah. There you
Anyways.
Okay, there we go.
go. Do you guys just want to maybe sing songs the rest of the time? Maybe just sort of like maybe sing.
Unfortunately,
karaoke?
Twitch got rid of their fucking karaoke plugin.
Twitch
I'm gonna start.
loves
version of it
copyrighted songs,
downloaded.
though, is the thing.
I'm gonna start heading towards the bottom flamey thingy.
You would
And-
head for the bottom.
And as I'm going down there, I want to mention that Call Me Kevin has always been one of my favorite YouTubers even before he got like giant.
By
and
the
he
way,
al-
everyone's able
he's-
to like freely move through here. Like it's not like there's nothing impeding you really
I'm
outside
gonna
the
say
giant
everybody
fucking
can just
walls
mention
of
the
fire.
big YouTubes they've been following.
Well, no, because he always whenever and he doesn't do it as much anymore. But one of his running jokes was like he would always sing Ring of Fire like everywhere.
Manuel.
Anyway,
Stop
that
talking
was
about
it.
Call Me Kevin.
That was it. Call Me Kevin. I'm down here, Jim Pickens. Anyways,
Okay, Guru.
is there anything down here? I
I
can
mean, as
see.
I mentioned before, you see a wall of fire in front of you. Again, it's very hard to see through. You can literally not see anything on the other side. It does look like there's maybe like a hallway-ish stuff over there, but like again, the fire is fiercely burning. I do see a couple of you sort of gathering around yon orb. Does anyone want to ponder the orb?
Got me.
If you like to
Legitimately
ponder
me.
if you want to ponder yon orb, I need an Arcana check.
Ponder the orb. Well, that's a big one.
Any other
That's actually a
orb
high
ponderers
modifier.
here, or are we good with the 25?
No, I'm still looking around on the floor and shit.
Let's see, perception. Was it Arcana?
Arcana specifically. Mr. Wizard,
Bet.
you still holding up the rear?
I am eagle-eyed behind us.
Okay.
He's waiting for the old man to like run down with like a sword.
It's me, the old man. I'm here to fucking deceive you. Like,
He's playing the
Mr.
long
Wizard,
game.
did you guys You're lucky I came with you.
Between Julian and Hismar, you are very quickly able to identify that this orb burns with the same intensity as these walls. They in some way correlate. You're not exactly sure how, but it does seem like they are linked in some way. The orb and the walls. Yes.
So Alavic gets closer to the orbs, like
you get closer. It does feel very hot, by the way. Again, frustratingly hot. Like you're opening the oven and you're like, ugh, like just uncomfortable.
I like how Mr. Wizard is sideways.
What is it? Does it just look like a solid?
I was watching our back.
Anyway,
so the orb itself is about 10 feet in diameter. I'm sorry. That is too big. 5 feet.
I was going to say that's bigger than the channel.
5 feet in diameter, so quite large. Like, if it's like medicine ball size. Like, it's pretty
hot.
Big. It's very hot. I just said it's like you open the oven, you're like, ugh, just like uncomfortably hot.
It's literally
can we
like
touch
the size of the lava channel right there.
Okay, I shouldn't say that.
What about the lava channel?
So is it lit? Okay, I'm sorry, magma channel. Is it about like the size of that magma channel?
Yeah. By the way, don't worry about the distinction between lava and magma. I don't give a fucking shit. Yes, but it does not seem like it is necessarily linked to this channel of lava or magma in any way.
Okay.
It's just sort of floating above it.
Oh, it's floating above it. It's not embedded in the wall.
It is not like into the lava.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Manuel,
out
to answer your question, by the way, it is just annoyingly hot. If you were to touch it, it'd be kind of like touching. Gosh, I wish I had a good analogy. The stones that you use to surround a campfire.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna harm you permanently, but you're gonna be fucking pissed that you touched it by accident.
Okay, I'm gonna try something
you're gonna say,
that
like,
might...
if you try to pick up a cast iron skillet, like, well, it's still
No,
hot.
that's way too fucking hot. You're gonna hurt yourself doing that.
Yeah, you're gonna burn the skin off your hand. But
not that.
Alavic still cares too much for his hands right now, so he's gonna like try to kick, or obviously this might or might not succeed. Try to kick the orb further down the. It's floating, right? Kick it further down the line of the pit.
It's just sort of floating like 2 or 3 feet off the ground. Like, you know, it maybe just comes up to your head. Like, from how big it is.
You're gonna kick it? Oh,
I want to try to kick it.
Wait,
like,
how
down,
high is
down
it floating up?
Maybe like 2 or 3 feet off the ground. Like there's a little bit of clearance between it and the lava.
It's floating 2 or 3 feet up, and that's exactly to Alavic's head. Alavic confirmed
like in the sense that, like, you know, if it had eyes, he'd be making eye contact to it. Just,
I'm a ranger.
Just to give like, you know, a vague idea of how big it is.
Technically, I'm a monk. I could actually kick it. You know, the guy that could actually kick and punch it.
Hold on, I want to point out I'm not doing this with finesse. We're not in a battle. I'm not trying to look cool. I'm just like, even if I'm hopping on one foot, jumping and hitting it, I'm just trying to move it to the point I just drew.
Okay, you just want to like move it.
Okay.
Why don't you check to see if it's unlocked?
So when you go to like give it a little like nudge with your foot, it just sort of like moves a little bit before kind of like snapping back into place.
Oh.
So it does seem like it you know, if you wanted to damage it in some way, you'd have to like do it with intention. You couldn't just be like, you know, boop.
New question. How
What's
heavy
your
is
question?
it?
How what?
How heavy is it? How heavy is it?
Do you want to like try to lift it?
I was gonna say, yeah.
I want to know if.
You
There's
mage
no way to
handed?
really figure that out without fucking trying to lift it.
Well, also, my kick should have been able. I don't know if you want to percept this. My kick should have been able to tell me almost how heavy it was, even if it's pulling back. I should be able to tell, like, oh, this is probably like 50 pounds of force.
Like,
I don't want to be the DM that tells you, for sake of realism, anything, because we're in a world of dungeons and dragons. But I can promise you, I can assure you with so much confidence that nudging it with your foot is not going to tell you how heavy something is with any amount of precision.
Because like magic is like keeping it levitated. So like no matter
to give you an idea, though, it is a little heavy. Like if you wanted to give it a kick, like Kratos style, to move it across the floor and solve a puzzle or something, you'd have to give it a pretty, a good push.
Idea, concept,
remember,
analogy.
Then you could try to look at it and see how heavy it is.
You could push a car on new, but you can't fucking like lift the car.
Mr. Wizard, how would you like to test this thing's weight? I guess is your question.
So here's what I want to do.
Okay.
And you can tell me, what you think about this. I would
just
probably
tell me what you're trying to accomplish, and I'll tell you how to do it.
I would tell everyone to back off a little bit.
Okay. Would everyone like to back off just a little bit?
So,
At
Sure.
least
You're
10
actually
feet.
visible at this point.
At least 10 feet.
I've been
Okay.
visible.
All right,
I've been visible.
visible man. said that, yeah.
Prior is
10
not
feet,
going to back
10
off, which is
feet,
fine.
10. Okay, he's gonna die.
That's-
Oh my god! Hold on.
10 feet.
He's fine. He's always fine.
I like how he doesn't go next to me. He goes like in a weird direction. But okay.
Listen,
just go
standing near Alavic or Jodor is like a coin flip.
That
You're
is
either going
true.
to die in one hit or be perfectly fine. There's no in between.
You teleport yourself to an unoccupied.
Mr. Wizard, what would you like to do to test the thing's weight?
I want to use
Or do whatever.
Thunderstep. Now, it
Oh.
specifically says I do not have to be carrying it. It says you can bring along any object
shit.
as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry.
This
Okay. It
crafty
It does not say I have to
motherfucker.
carry it. It
Okay.
says
And that's how you
as long
find
as
out.
its weight,
Hmm.
and I can carry 210 pounds.
Okay. I assume you already calculated that based off of like your strength score and stuff.
My strength, yeah.
Good shit.
So what are you trying to accomplish? So that I can tell
If
you
this
what
thing's
happens.
locked, like if I saw him kick it and this thing's locked in place,
Yeah.
I'm literally trying to get it off where it's going. So I probably get it out of this room. I can go 300 feet, but like
Okay.
that's
Where would you just
Alright.
for sake of just for sake of where you're going? Where would you like to teleport to?
it says to an unoccupied space you can see within range. I would probably be trying to get this at least out of the room,
Okay.
like out of this like fire area.
Sure. Move yourself to wherever you feel like you'd be.
Yeah, I'd probably be right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oops, I am
Nice.
moving your weird line there.
Oh yeah,
so
sorry.
so you sort of like not grab onto the orb, but like magically you assign the
I do.
orb to be something that travels with you. But you do feel it once you get over here, trying to like snap back over to there. Not in like a crazy way or anything, just sort of like it's magnetically drawn to it. Like
Oh, dear
if you
Lord.
stood here and like wrapped your arms around it, you'd be really uncomfortable because it'd be hot as fuck. It'd be like touching a pan that's been off the burner for a couple minutes, but like annoyingly hot. But like it wants to go back to there. It seems like moving it from there has not done anything though.
Wait.
How fast
While
is it
he's
moving?
moved that.
It's not moving. Like it's trying to go
Oh.
back there. Would you like to grab onto it, or would you like to let it go back to where it goes?
No, if it's not going very slowly, I want to try to like go around and then shut these doors that you said were here. You said there was a big door.
There are doors. Yep.
I would
Yeah.
like to shut the door.
I mean,
on it.
you managed to run around it real quick and shut the door.
Okay.
It does. You can feel it like now pressed up against the door.
Sorry, go.
Yeah, no, I just walk back in and I'm kind of like brushing off my hands. I'm like,
So the question-
now what?
The question I have, DM, is like
Sure.
where the ball used to be. Do
Uh-huh.
we notice anything in that like space now?
yeah,
Not really.
there's
I
no.
mean, it's just a lava pool. Again, like if you try to like kind of like go underneath it or whatever to see under it, you just see the lava flowing through another area.
Okay, so it wasn't
Alavic-
covering anything. Else.
It doesn't seem like it was covering anything. It doesn't seem like that spot is necessarily relevant to the orb itself.
Okay.
So
I
Alavic
got
ran
still
back
the
up
brain
here.
online.
Yeah, you run back up there.
Hello, baby sweetness.
What's up? Oh, he so in the chat. He's talking. Call this one baby sweetness. Baby sweetness for twin. That's a crazy name. Anyway, I run up to the top.
You run up to the top.
The one I didn't check earlier. Is it still there? Did it disappear? Did it
The
unlock? Is it
firewall,
cooler?
unfortunately, much like when you're trying to hack into the mainframe, is still there.
Okay.
Would you do me a favor, Mr. Alavic? Would you make me an... I'm going to say Arcana check. Give me an Arcana
Si,
check.
senor.
You specifically.
Not mine. Okay, that's not bad.
That's good enough. You already knew that the firewall and the fire orb were linked in some way. It does seem like moving it out of its original position and keeping it out of there has not done anything. It
Damn.
does seem like you're going to have to dispose of the orb in some way, whatever that may be.
Wait. So okay, so Alavic's gonna. Oh, shit, I don't want to break. Wait, I have one extra. I remember I bought an extra in case this one broke. Okay. I'm gonna come down and
Gross.
I'm gonna come down to where Prior is. Like
Sure.
Prior, follow me.
You rejoin your friends.
Why?
Just stay close.
Again, everyone sees this. So you see
Yeah,
Alavic
well,
leading.
I
Fire
have I have kind of a good idea, but I want to come down here and see if it
You're
makes
there.
any difference. Like Prior, come here, and I'm
You're
gonna
there?
try to like run out the door,
Okay.
close it again, and just come out here with the orb with Prior.
Sure. You can see the orb is pressed against the door there.
Wait, you're telling me to come out
Not
of
the door you went out of.
I have a reason, but yes.
Okay,
And
you are
come
telling
on.
me to come out the door. All right.
Yeah, Prior, come out here. Okay, Prior, I have an idea.
Okay.
Now, this might be a good idea or a bad idea.
But you have
How
an
about-
idea.
How about you try to hit that orb with Wake Thrasher?
Well, that orb ain't do nothing to me. I ain't saying nothing mean about my mom or my manhood or anything like that.
Well, yeah, it's blocking our way from the fire things. The
Now-
genie.
Now, Prior, to be fair though, it does feel as if you're in, and again, this is a contemporary example, so I know D&D players don't care, but it does feel like you're in Georgia, and you're in that level of summer where, like, you do unironically feel like you're walking through soup. Like, it's just frustratingly hot. It's like miserable. Like, you feel like, man, how in the world do people live here on purpose?
Oh, he's hitting it. Did that?
I mean, it doesn't really move, so you barely.
Yeah, you'd have to roll. You'd have to.
You were able to take Wake Smasher and just fucking smash through this thing. Do me a favor. Both Prior and Alavic make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah, I
For the
figured
rec-
there'd be some sort of like explosion or some shit.
Yeah, for the record, that was the
Suck my
reason.
dick, let's go!
What are we toasting to off the
God
crit?
damn.
What are we toasting to off the nat 20?
Woo!
That's a great question.
Did I really?
I
I
did?
did.
He just
Oh,
went
no,
DE.
you did.
Good enough.
Okay, that wasn't nearly as good though.
Okay.
Damn it, JD! Why did you the correct? I could have kept the 16. Nobody.
I can
He
read.
wouldn't have noticed.
I wouldn't have noticed. It's the thing.
Anyway, so by the way, JD cost me life in the last thing, so screw you. Anyway, what's the shot to? What's the shot to?
The shot is out to anybody who was part of the early fucking AOL internet days that blew up and then wound up falling off way fucking later. And I'm not talking about a certain bald individual who's going out weighing right now.
Oh, he's talking about. Okay, never mind. I won't say.
Prior,
damage.
you take 0 damage. Alavic, you take 5 fire damage as this thing sort of like irradiates this wave of heat. However, the others, you notice after Alavic and Prior walk out of there, you can see that the firewalls have been dispatched.
The permissions got changed.
Yeah, the permissions got. I was about to say that.
That's you guys.
I'm no longer
Imagine not
Silent
watching
Man.
Reboot as a kid. Wow.
Everyone's
All right,
going to
boys.
different.
So,
Everyone's going to
you know what?
different
I'm gonna go down here. I want to walk into this goddamn door since I've been
Up or
so
down?
quiet.
Okay, well, Hismar
Nope.
went down. Let's go down. We'll follow Hismar because
We
he has
go-
been quiet.
We go down, boys.
Prior, do you want to join your friends in the south, or are you trying to go up north?
I mean, I was going up for like a divide and conquer type of thing.
Oh,
Don't do that. Don't
That'd be
do
kind of
that.
fun.
Don't do that.
No,
Don't be-
legit-
Don't be
Okay, hold up.
afraid.
Now,
Ozzy,
to-
legitimately, I'm figuring.
Wait, is
every
it
room we
Jordor?
Go into is like a joined room.
To be fair,
Alavic.
this is one of the few rooms where that isn't just the worst possible idea.
Okay, fine. I'm going.
Not
Wait.
actually!
Okay, hold on.
What's your?
Oh.
Hold on.
I was trying to say because I was with them earlier. I want to say that I went with Prior.
Holy
That's fine.
shit.
That's fine.
Okay.
Nah, you can't do that. You
Um,
saw the map and you fucking decided to dip. You
No,
fucking
Hey,
fuck.
I
This
said
is the
fine.
one time I
said
will defend
fine.
Manuel. This is the one
No,
time
I know
will
he was
defend
up there.
Manuel.
I know he was up there.
He
He was up there
actually-
with you guys.
We have kind of been like a very productive
Ow.
duo during this session.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, kind of
That's
makes sense.
I spilled my soda. Anyway,
Um,
Of course.
You-
Yeah, that's of
Not
course
your board, everybody.
that's not DTR without manual.
So as you guys
That
sort
made
of
us feel
kind
the
of
shit, I
peer
mean.
into this room, past these fiery walls, you can make out these
Not make out.
seemingly zombies or something that you've seen up top. If every single one of you, all 5 of you, could make me a perception check, please. Just a good
Does
old-fashioned
passive perception work?
No,
I'm just kidding. Fuck that.
This is
that.
a straight up check. You're looking
Oh
for
man,
something-
13. Oh,
You're
that's
not
so
necessarily
lame.
looking for something specific, but you're.
Oh, time to drink, boys. Nat 1.
By the way, for those of you at home that are like, now I've been watching Roll20 for quite a while, and I've noticed that you used to do drinking on Nat 20s and Nat 1s. There's a reason we don't do both anymore, because we will pass away
What?
at age 30.
Warren, I
Yeah.
need
Wait, hold up. We changed the rules?
Yeah,
If we
Hold on.
didn't, we would pass away.
you don't
Hold on,
understand.
hold on. No. This is what everybody who hasn't been on.
We
hold on.
changed the rules?
Wait.
For
Let
2
me
weeks?
explain. Let me
Yeah.
personally explain because
Sure,
I
sure.
was
Okay.
the biggest offender.
Okay.
There was a certain week, like 2 or 3
2
weeks ago, where Roll D20 did like an update, and there was some weird, like garbled IT stuff, whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
Those were the only weeks, and I'm
Mhm.
sorry you guys missed this.
Mhm.
There were so many Nat 1
There
and
were.
Nat 20s rolled that I legitimately blacked out midstream. I had no
That was
idea.
2 weeks, by the way. You
what
did that
the
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it was both fucking weeks, and I had no idea what the fuck how those streams even ended.
That first
That's
week,
legitimately how fucking crazy it was.
that first week was insane because I think we had like 8 Nat 1s and Nat 20s within the first like 45 minutes. It was
Like,
insane.
There's
And
no
I
way
think
nobody can argue with me that they didn't change the coding in some way
Yeah.
because we have never had that fucking happen before, ever. Fucking
Just to be
ever.
clear, just to be clear, because we were drinking on 1s and 20s, that's a 1 in 10 chance.
It is.
That's not that uncommon. That's
But-
pretty frequent.
But how many sessions did we do before where that never
is
came
true.
up?
Sure.
That's
degree.
true.
I certainly won't dispute that.
Wait.
I just want to be clear. A 1
Yeah,
in
yeah,
10
yeah.
chance is not that rare.
But like to be fair though, just comparing it to the other sessions we had, and that's the only reason why.
True. That's true.
Hang on, guys. I'll put this in a way Pleiades can understand. Pleiades,
Oh fuck you!
Let's say there's a 1 in 40 chance of
Mr.
drawing
Wizard's
something.
already drawing
Let's say
line.
there's a 1 in 40 chance of something. Just like a random number. Let's
You
say
know,
there's a 1 in 40.
yeah, 1 in
Shut the
40.
fuck
And
up.
That's
if we're
true.
drawing
Shut the
it
fuck
40
up.
different times with
Let's
40
say-
different redraws.
Let's say there's a 1 in 40 chance of drawing something. Let's say
Yeah, I was searching.
Okay, let's
Huh?
say you go
Just
and
say,
mulligan
for
it
example, it's like a
mulligan
rabbit
search.
of
it
some
four
kind.
times, and
I
then what?
don't know why people are talking over me. I'm giving like a pretty reasonable example. Let's say like there's a 1 in 40 chance of something. Let's say like a rabbit appears that like whenever the rabbit appears, it summons 2 hippo men that are dinosaurs that summon like a bigger guy, like a dragon. Just as like an example.
What game are you talking about?
He's talking about fucking Rescue Rabbit.
I'll just cut to the chase. One time, Pleiades was doing very well at a Yu-Gi-Oh based tournament, and
Rescue Rabbit.
when I say happened to, I mean genuinely he got a little unlucky against a player who during the interview they
This
asked
is not
him,
the full
"Hey,
lore. You were doing a service. That is not the full lore.
I know. I realize I'm leaving out a lot, but there's too much to possibly incorporate.
It's legitimately this is the deepest lore you could find. in the
Genuinely,
entire Yu-Gi-Oh!
very deep lore. I tell
This
people
is-
this story all
This
the
is
time.
so fucking stupid. This story relates to fucking people who have over 100,000
Yep.
subscribers on YouTube.
Yep.
Legitimately. I'm
So-
not saying why right now, but
So
at some
this
point.
guy was playing Pleiades was playing against some Yu-Gi-Oh player, and the Yu-Gi-Oh player was later interviewed after happening to win against Pleiades. I say happening because I feel like I'm rightfully saying
It was literally
he
dumb
kind of
luck.
just sort of like stumbled into the win.
It was really
They,
fucking.
they
dumb.
said, "Hey, we noticed that you are allowed to play 3 copies of this, but you're only playing a few. Why are you not playing the max amount?" And he went, "Oh, I didn't have them." It's kind of equivalent to being like, "Why didn't you drive to work today?" "I didn't have the gas."
And imagine
Oh,
if one of
you
the other
didn't?
questions.
Like,
Imagine if one of the other questions asked was like, "Okay, so why did the guy that you played against play your mom?"
yeah. No, too
Anyway.
deep. Too deep. We're going into the lore.
Anyway.
That's not
Roll
even that
initiative.
deep.
No,
perception.
No, not yet. I just need the perception checks. We
Hold on, let
rolled
me
those
click on me
already.
first.
Wow,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys rolled terribly.
I still have a question. Another question.
What's
though.
your question, bud?
Do we still drink on mid and max H damage?
No,
Fuck
Oh,
no.
Only
Hell no.
nat 20s. Only nat
We gotta
20s
stop
on a
that.
D20.
So
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would
two?
perish. We would pass away in real life.
Oh,
I mean,
damn
you
it.
You could be like Manuel and just keep drinking throughout the show.
If
Yeah,
you want to, it
Manuel
is not a wise
will tune in
decision.
once in a while and be like, I've taken 13 shots.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
Um,
I haven't said it, but this is like my 12th or so. If you've been counting on screens, I've been mostly on camera. But yeah,
You know what?
Please
Fire
feed
for
me.
fictional idol?
I'm dying.
okay, rein it back in. I've decided I'm important again. I'm taking attention.
okay, go.
I love
How
attention.
you are always important.
Hismar and Pryor. You guys notice when you walk in here, as the others are sort of like just kind of catching up to you and or watching your back, you can notice there are undead in this room, which is very unusual.
Daniel, you're getting
and
fed.
the reason I had you make perception checks is because these aren't your typical undead. These have like all these dead bodies, these zombies here, they look like they've been fucking incinerated. Burned, like they just got done being in a house fire, which kind of matches up with the theme of like we're in like a lava place, and this guy said there was like a genie down here, and the only
so,
other
like-
genie we've met that like can do this shit is like a fire genie, like an Ifrit.
Are we
So,
talking
like, this is fucked.
Like, are we talking like they look like they are constantly on fire? Or
No,
like
no.
They're
They look
already
like
burnt
they've
to
just
cinder,
been burned.
Like it's just
They are burn
ash?
victims. They are
Okay,
still
okay.
walking around burn victims.
Okay, I was wondering if like they were like still like active with like fire
No.
burning. Okay.
Now, what I am going to do is I am going to have you all click on your tokens, and I am going to have you roll initiative. However, I am giving you guys one surprise round. And for those of you at home, I know I explain this pretty often. For the frequent watchers, I explain this pretty often. But a surprise round in D&D 5e is a little
motherfucker.
different from a 3.5 or 4e sort of surprise round. Basically, all of these zombies and or undead will receive one round they sort of take off, while everyone else gets to like do anything at all. But you guys have gotten the jump on these little fellas.
Damn, that 20 boys. Time to drink.
It is actually.
True, my man.
It is actually. What the hell? We had like. I mean, maybe we didn't roll that much earlier, but we had like nothing until recently.
Okay, next time we do play, I'll make sure to have the drink.
No, fuck that. Say it to something. Say it to somebody. Anything.
What's Wizard?
What's the best thing to happen to you all week?
That's Wizard. Oh shit! I overpoured that.
Oh, hold up. Oh, the best.
How about this? Who's the fact that you like? we got you
Okay. You know what? I'm okay.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Well, now I'm so curious. You can't do that shit.
Okay.
I'm curious. You gotta tell me.
Okay. All right. I'll say it. It starts with an F and ends with a K. Do that. Let's go.
Fire truck.
Fire truck.
Yeah, fire truck. Let's go, boys.
Beep, beep.
It's fire truck. Definitely
Real fast.
definitely
real
fire
fast,
truck.
While he's
fast.
rolling initiative for like
So
30,
fast.
where he's rolling initiative for like 30 monsters.
It's not 30, but go on.
There was a stream where I was asking,
a
are
funny
those
story,
whites or are
Manuel?
those zombies? It was before we were fighting whites, and Pleiades was all like, oh, like he's saying whites, and I was watching Game of Thrones again. Like I've been rewatching the whole series because I hate myself.
How dare you rewatch
And,
that bullshit?
And they call them whites there too, and I'm like, has Pleiades not seen Game of Thrones? I just thought it popped in my head. And that's a yes or no
No, I
question.
did.
so
That's
don't.
part of the fucking joke.
Oh, okay, but yeah, it's a white. A
White.
You understand the thing that
White.
the one thing I'm fucking good at?
White.
A
There's
wick.
a whole archetype of of things called whites.
A friend of mine used to call them wicks.
That's the funniest. I'm gonna call them
What?
that.
Your
forever
friend is
now.
bad and stupid.
No, I'm gonna call them that forever now.
He used to call Sang from Final Fantasy VII T-Sang. But anyways, let's.
I'm sorry,
We got
who?
Mr.
Wait,
Wizard,
what?
we
What
got
character did he call
Hismar,
what?
We
Okay.
got
Hismar.
Julian, we got Pryor, and we got Alavic. Okay, everyone's
Hismar,
in
it's
there.
your
I have
turn.
it organized. This is
Hismar,
your
it's your turn.
yeah.
The
Hismar, by the way,
psychology.
real quick before we start, Mr. Wizard, would you like to toast to anything in particular?
Oh, I took my shot. I'll take another one.
Oh, I thought we
I
already
thought-
did it.
I thought we were
Yeah.
toasting the fire
I
truck.
thought it was more.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't want to,
Fire truck.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
The fire truck.
Fire truck.
Fire trucks. Let's go. I don't have a drink.
All right. In that case, Hismar, you're first, and then Mr. Wizard, you're in 2 turns, so you're on deck. Be ready.
Okay.
Hismar, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go and fucking do the coolest shit ever. All right.
I allow
So
it.
I power up my tiger mask. I fucking I put my hand over my face
You
and
did
claw.
what?
Use a bonus action.
Wait, how'd you
and now
power up?
Yes.
Your hit die is 1 bigger.
All right, I'm one bigger now.
That's
What-
what's it.
Hey,
I
okay, let's not use the hard R. Let's say big
Whoa!
What?
Jeez.
Oh no!
What?
Whoa.
Move on. Just move on.
Okay.
Future
Ma-
man.
yeah,
claw my face.
Future Meeting will cut that out. Future Meeting will cut that out.
That's
It's always the white
it's
boys.
terrible.
Hold on.
It's
hold on.
always the
Did-
white boys.
Wait, real fast. I want to point out that for anyone watching live, if you're watching the VOD, he didn't actually say what you think he said. He was saying bigger.
I did not.
Now I'm just
You
scared
can
to say anything.
literally edit this to have it be a non-issue.
Well, anyways, it's gone now. Peace out. Let's move on.
That thing you saw, you didn't see it because it didn't exist.
Hismar, what would you like to do?
It was
after
never
your power?
said. I want to point out, like it really wasn't.
all right. So I tiger mask activate, and then the yellow parts of my mask glow. All right, I'm gonna walk over to this guy. That's how many that? All right, 15 feet this way.
Uh-huh.
How high am I off the floor?
Maybe like 3-4 feet.
Oh,
Not
damn
super-
it! All right, so I'm gonna punch this man
Sure.
with my magical hands because now I'm a level whatever monk. With 1d8, so I get him with the one. I was getting with the left, like my left jab to his balls.
Or where they used to be, at least.
Whether you
A 15 certainly hits the skeleton.
All right, bam. Where's do I hit for damage? Why didn't it not show my? Okay. So I hit him. Run left jab, and then I do right straight. With my extra attack. This 15 does hit.
hits.
And then for 7 damage, how does he look like?
Let me check. He is still standing. He's not
Wait,
looking
did you-
good.
Did he roll his
okay,
extra
so-
die?
What do you mean? Did he roll his extra?
Oh, never mind. He rolled a higher die. Never mind. I'm stupid. Ignore me.
And then, hold up. I have a feat,
They
boys.
try so
Bro.
hard.
A feet?
Or I have this feat called Crusher.
Everyone type
So whatever-
one in chat if you like feet.
Whoa.
All right.
Listen, I'm just
Imagine
drunk enough
not
where
liking
these jokes are
Feats.
funny to me.
I like feats.
Once per turn when you hit.
So basically, once per turn, if I hit any opponent with a bludgeoning attack, I can move him 5 feet into any unoccupied square. So I'm gonna
Okay.
push him.
Oh, he's gonna push him.
I'm gonna push him. I'll push him. I'll push him off at the ledge.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, this isn't Baldur's Gate 3, so he doesn't take a weird amount of damage, but
He
he
doesn't
is
take-
now over there.
Okay. So what I'm gonna also do, I still have movement because I have
You do.
about 50 feet of movement. I want to run back over here and hide behind this pillar.
Yeah, all you feet people are weird.
And I end my turn because that's all I could do.
Listen, if feet people were really that weird, would Riot directly pander an entire
Please don't talk
champion
about Briar.
to
Please
that
don't talk
crowd?
about Briar right now. We're
Is
not
that
doing
it?
that right now.
Hmm?
Mr.
Wizard,
Wizard,
your
it
turn.
is in fact your turn, Mr. Wizard.
Okay. Well, Mr. Wizard has a technical question.
What's your technical question?
Straight
been
line.
drawing
What
this
my
line.
feet look
All
like?
5 of these people.
Sorry, straight line what?
Am I gonna hit all 5 of these monsters? If I were in a straight line, let's say,
Let me fuck with the measuring tool.
and I straight
With
line
the
it.
measuring tool?
Normally, I would say no, because we're kind of going from like a corner instead of a square. I usually go from a square. But for sake of what you're trying to do, I think it's reasonable. Like,
Okay.
I think with what you're trying to accomplish, it's reasonable to go from the corner.
So I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Uh-huh.
So you'd see me kind of like fade into the ground, and then I Misty Step right back here. And I'm gonna grab my Trident of Lightning, my trusty Trident.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw it at this fella right here.
Sure.
So the 4 other guys need to make
He's a
dexterity.
scribe.
They need
Let's
to make
see.
dexterity saving throws.
So that's a white, a skeleton, a white,
Thank you for
a skeleton, and a
Thank
white.
you for
So
subscribing, baby
three-
sweetness.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you,
thank
baby
you.
sweet.
For the
One,
very
two,
last person,
Yep.
I'm just gonna make a ranged weapon attack against them.
Okay.
But the 4 other people need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Then
Oh,
I will do
fuck.
2 whites and then
No,
2
not us.
skeletons in that order. So Dex,
Do we really
Dex,
care about the whites?
Dex, Dex.
Whoa,
So
those
that
are
is a
high.
7, a 16, a 20, and a 17. What do I got to beat?
The 13.
Okay, so one of them definitely fails. It looks like one of the whites fails.
And then they'll take half as much on the...
White.
Okay. So one of the whites is
Now we're
taking
getting-
13, the rest are taking half. Do I understand that right?
It's two.
Yeah. And then I will make a...
Oh. Oops, I put him to -7 health. That's not what I wanted.
How I
Okay, does
feel
25
about-
hit that last guy?
The
What'd you get?
25
Oh,
absolutely
there he goes,
hits the
boys.
last guy.
See,
Would you like to drink
Dr.
anything in
Wizard,
particular?
please, tell us.
I'm drinking to that old man. He's going down. I'm don't trust him.
There's one thing
Who?
these guys
Old
hate.
man?
It's old men. All right.
Never forget, never forgive.
Yeah, the old
Nothing.
man.
Literally nothing. I don't know why
you
they're
don't
like
trust
this.
We spent like 45 minutes debating whether we were gonna kill him. TLDR. That's all you missed. Oh
18
shit!
on the
That's a
last
lot of
guy.
damage.
On the very last guy, yeah. And
He's
then-
still standing, but if undead had a way to present that they're bloodied, they're bloodied.
And after I do Misty Step,
Uh-huh.
because I am a sorcerer,
Or you could do Misty.
Hey,
Wizard,
a
you're a wizard,
storm-
you're a wizard.
because I am a wizard,
Yes.
I'm gonna fly up 10 feet. So I'm gonna be 10 feet
Okay.
in the air.
Okay.
That's
God damn.
from right there.
Mr. Wizard, one of the things you do notice as you fly up a little bit, the ceilings are
Uh-huh.
quite high in here. Like
Okay.
you have a
All
lot
right.
of room in here. Like they're like 40 to 50 feet up, which is not typical. Like normally they're like 8 or 9 feet total. Like you got a lot of room in here. You got some room to fly.
Uh-huh.
Can he fly? He's
I
not
want some
wings.
Hawaiian barbecue.
Actually, you know
Come on,
what?
Manuel.
It's a bonus,
Want some Hawaiian
it's a
barbecue
bonus
too?
action to fly. I can't fly.
I want
Okay.
a Hawaiian barbecue.
What makes
I will note that.
Let's get it.
It's my turn.
Alavic, it's your turn. As all the others are surprised.
I want some Hawaiian
for this
barbecue
round.
right now.
5, 10,
Let's get it.
15,
Ooh,
20, 25.
Holy shit,
Wait, is
that's
there one right in
tall.
front of me where I stop right here?
Wait, that's
What?
a whole fucking sand
I
club
can't-
ceiling.
Sorry, the monster in the background, I really can barely tell. It's a color thing. Am I in front of a monster?
Oh yeah, I forgot you're
You are.
colorblind.
Yeah, am I
Are
in
you
front of a
actually
monster?
colorblind?
I really am.
Among other things,
Would you like me to stop
You're
including
actually colorblind. Yes.
it's
to be-
impossible to say.
guys?
If
Hang
you
on.
could put a dot, where there's monsters,
Wait,
because I
okay,
can't
yeah,
really
wait,
see
hold
these
on,
color
hold on,
ones, whatever they are.
I just realized
Yeah.
I put red. That's a fucking dick move.
That's the
Uh,
real reason why.
There
He's
you go.
not actually colorblind.
To,
it's
to,
just
to be clear,
camouflage.
are you red-green colorblind or are you
Yes.
colorblind?
No red green.
Okay. In the future, I will try to make
Oh.
less red and or green themed.
Man, everything over here looks orange.
stop.
It's
And then-
yellow.
Anyway, well, I can see
I'm
where
going
they're
to
at.
abuse the fuck out of this in the future.
I'm not even
somehow.
joking. It wasn't until I zoomed in that I'm like, is there a monster on the square? I was going to move right on top of it.
No,
Anyway,
no, hold on. To be fair, it was red and it was easy to like.
Yeah.
blend
So I'm gonna attack that fucker because he's right in front of me.
You're gonna hate this whole dungeon, dude.
it.
It's all
It's all red is the thing.
Red.
It's like one big old fucking steak.
So I'm gonna start with wait. I start with Corpse Slayer. I'm gonna start with Corpse Slayer.
Okay.
I assume that doesn't hit.
Hang on, let me check. 10 to this guy. It does not.
And then then this one.
That one does hit.
Okay. And then that's also plus 3, so it's 8.
So 8 is still standing just barely.
If anyone doesn't know, he has favorite enemies undead, so it's plus 3. And the next one's corpse. Oh, that definitely hits, I'm sure.
hits.
And it's gonna be this. Okay, does that kill it? Because there's a lot more than
Oh
that.
yeah, it's
Okay.
fucking gone. You disassemble this fucking skeleton with your corpse layer.
Okay. Yeah, corpse Slayer also does additional damage, but obviously that's enough. So, and then that'll end my turn. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Any
Actually,
other
just,
movement or anything?
Yeah, actually, just to be weird, because I did plan on stopping there. I'm gonna stop where I said I was going to, on top of his corpse.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's a pile of bones.
Yeah.
Zombie, white, skeleton, zombie. Julian, we're up to you, bud. Yep. Oh,
yeah, we
you weren't here for that.
Here
Yes,
for that.
sorry. There was a long rest in between when you started this and when you did your bullet fight. So you are at full spells, health, etc., etc. I don't unfortunately have the Yu-Gi-Oh soundtrack at hand, so I can't play that. But yes,
What would be the soundtrack that you'd be playing?
Yu-Gi-Oh. I'd play the Yu-Gi-Oh soundtrack.
The fuck?
Okay, so imagine
Just
everyone.
say it be you say Steve.
Everyone. I'm doing an aside like Manuel, but it's fine because I'm the DM. You're 14, maybe 15. You're still getting Mighty Kids meals because you're like, I'm
Is
not
it going
that
fast
old.
makes me feel alive?
Oh my
No,
God.
that's 5Ds. Calm the fuck down. We're still in like, we're still 15. You're going through the drive-through at McDonald's. It's your local McDonald's, so like it's not good, but you do want the Mighty Kids meal toy. They hand you a Yu-Gi-Oh CD. You're fucking excited. You slide it into the CD player. Your mom is fucking pissed.
Is it that fucking cool?
And you start hearing the Yu-Gi-Oh fucking soundtrack, the 4 tracks they would allow on one disc, and you've never felt more alive. You have a Millennium Shield that is hollow. You're excited. You have your little CD in the CD player. You've never felt more alive in your entire life. That's what you're experiencing right now.
Are we
Julian, you may
closer than
continue your turn.
brothers? Are we
Julian, you
closer
may
than
continue your
brothers?
What kind of brothers?
Oh, dang.
turn. Okay. You don't have a bonus action?
What, you don't?
I mean, you
How?
have one. I just assume you mean you don't have anything to do with it.
Mm. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought he was saying that. Yeah, I thought he was also saying
Yeah,
that.
I
just don't
damn
have
near
one.
was like, I almost fucking choked. I was
Okay.
like, what?
If you have
Continue.
nothing else you want to do, then I'll go to the next person. Prior, we're up to you. Prior.
Yeah, no. I'm go ahead and getting like a distinct sort of like scope of like what
Uh-huh.
Prior be saying from this.
Yeah, there's just like a bunch of zombies and whites is the thing.
I mean, that one. You're in range because you move more than us, I think, right? You're in range for a
Yeah,
lot of them.
he's a barbarian. He has.
I'm
like,
going
40
in with
feet
this
of movement.
motherfucker right here. That way I don't
you
have to
hop right up
like
there.
leap across the lava, like
Yeah, you hop right up. there.
magma fucking stream, whatever the fuck.
Well, whatever. A hot stream. God, I should call him. A 12 does not hit the. Wait. A 12 does hit this guy. Because it is a zombie.
Nice.
It is
And then I hit fucking max
annihilated.
damage.
In one single
Suck
hit, you cleave
my
this
dick, let's
zombie in
fucking go.
twain. It falls to the ground at your wake, Thrasher.
Imagine not having protagonist powers. Wow.
Now what?
I'm just gonna go ahead and chill, honestly.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Hismar, we're back to you because you're at the top of the initiative. However,
Right.
nothing's surprised anymore, so stuff might do stuff to you.
So 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. And I go to this guy.
Uh-huh.
And I do my punch rush on him.
You can
Circle
certainly try.
X. All right. Where's my...
Okay, I don't want to interrupt, but I didn't realize how many monsters were in this room because I couldn't see them before. There's a lot of.
I try to give him
Oh,
dots,
the-
dude. I don't know what to
The
dots to make
13
him.
hit.
No, now I see
13
them.
hits exactly.
Oh, nice. Okay. Here for 8 damage. Okay. I'm going to use... This is what I'm going to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use my crusher feet
Okay.
to hit him into the lava.
Oh, okay.
Like into this spot right here. All right. Is he looking okay? Is he chill?
I'm finding out.
He's straddling it. His legs are doing.
He is not okay.
Oh,
Okay,
he's-
Those
okay.
bones fucking disintegrate.
So I have 35 feet of movement left, and one more my extra attack. So I walk up to this guy, and I hit him with my. I'm gonna. Okay, I can't do it again. I wish I could do it again.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna snack him again. But this time I'm gonna give him a heel drop.
Okay.
Oh no, not one, boys.
we don't think for that
Unfortunately,
thing,
on
John.
an
I missed.
attack, a nat 1 doesn't hit.
This isn't
So-
hit
Hey, wait,
anything.
quick question.
Yeah,
Big-
What's your question?
Are we do we take last time we didn't have any penalties or any
No,
fumbles or
we're not-
anything?
How's
No,
not that?
there's no like critical miss feature. It's just
Oh,
you
okay.
miss.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
use
a
my
nat
martial.
1 and a nat 20 on attacks are just if it's a nat 20, it definitely hits, and a nat 1 just means it definitely misses, no matter what.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action for my martial arts feat as a monk to do my third attack on him.
Would you like to commit to a flurry of blows or just one additional attack for now?
No, just one additional attack.
Okay, go nuts.
No, roll that one again.
Oh, another nat 1.
Tragic.
Unfortunate.
Absolutely tragic.
Woo, woo. All right, no,
Unfortunately,
I'm rolling these out. I'm rolling these out.
You karate chop this zombie in the neck as you normally do, but like, you know, it's not a person. It doesn't fucking care about the pressure points you're hitting. It doesn't, you know, it's not going to react in any way. It's just like a big pile of moving flesh, so it does not care.
And then I'm gonna. I think that's all I can do, yo.
Okay.
Maybe I should have done a flurry of blows.
You should have, but
we're
okay,
up
wait.
to this zombie here. It's going to kind of shamble over 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, fumbled twice.
It's going to try to walk through the lava.
Why?
Because it's a zombie, does it
Fuck
know
it.
better? It's going to take 1 point of damage before it makes its way over to here. It's going to try to
Hey,
attack.
Hey, how did he move? Maybe he walked this way, and then
He-
went this way. and went this-
unfortunately, he did not move into your attack range and then move out. I appreciate the I appreciate the question, but he is just
Oh,
going to try to
gotcha.
attack. Does a 12 happen to hit Hismar? I assume
Nope.
probably not.
I'm at
Then-
14
then
AC.
You are perfectly fine. Mr. Wizard, we are right back to you, my friend.
Okay, is the line still? We're still holding true to the line.
No one seems to have moved.
Okay,
He's gonna
Uh,
do it
Not
again?
yet. Not yet.
Mr. Wizard's gonna you see lightning start to crackle around his teeth,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna spew out some lightning.
Gross.
They need to make dexterity saving throws again. against
How
no
far
lightning.
does it go?
It's only going to be these three. It's 30
Okay,
feet.
so white zombie, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
white skeleton, white. Okay,
Yeah.
so dex
White.
saving throw from white, from skeleton, and from white.
And-
Looks like I've got a 6, a 13, and a 12. What do I got to beat?
You need to beat a. You need to save this.
15.
No, it's not that much. 13.
Okay, it looks like 2 of them
Okay.
failed.
No, I need the fuck. I thought you said 13. Didn't all of them but one?
Yeah, 1 of them passed.
Oh, my
Meter-
bad.
meter-
I looked at slam. I looked at slam.
Oh,
My
okay.
apologies. Okay.
Welcome to the jam.
All right.
So
Gee.
9 max,
Average.
and then half
Damn, nice.
if
Good
they
shit.
passed.
Are they dead?
We drew for max damage.
The first white definitely
No.
failed, so that one's taking max
There-
damage.
There's literally max and min
that
in that
one's
roll.
taking
You'd
half
be dead.
and has perished. And then
Oops.
the last white also fails and is taking 9 as well.
Okay,
New question.
What's your
Does as I whoop, 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 away?
question? Okay.
Does this demonic man?
Just like
do, you,
fucking love it.
Does this
uh,
do you have a mouth?
Who? Who does who have a
Coming
mouth?
on in him?
Julian?
Julian does have a
You're
mouth.
demonic. He does have a mouth. Oh, okay. Okay.
Max
I don't
somebody
know.
asked,
why
I
I'm
need
having-
some demonic.
Well, I'm
Or you
gonna
give him a
just
kick.
kind of I'm gonna just kind of spit onto my hand, and you see some lightning. I'm gonna touch whatever part of you I can reach. If you're floating, I don't know if I can get your shoulder, and I'm gonna just tell you I'm gonna say good luck. I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on him.
Go for it.
Okay.
Ooh.
What does that entail?
Shit.
It is first of all, it's a
Did
bonus
you give him a
action,
kiss?
so we're good.
Okay.
You breathe into his mouth.
Does that count
No.
as a kiss?
Cool.
Oh, he gets the breathe magic.
As you explain this,
Whoa.
by the way, I will be right back in one moment. But continue.
Okay.
That's fucking sick,
Uh,
yo.
It's gonna be lightning damage, by the way.
If you breathe into somebody's mouth, is that tantamount to a kiss?
It's worse, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I was like,
that's kind of gross, but hey, to each their own.
unless
Maybe
it's
he might like
CPR,
it.
don't do it.
We might like you.
Which, by the way, I'm fine
How long
whichever way
does-
it is. But
How
there are
long does
certain
this
things.
last?
A minute.
Kissing?
Oh, a minute.
You're trying
No,
to
it
make it
should
last
just
as
be.
long as possible. Oh shit. Okay, cool.
You touch one willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magic energy from its mouth, provided it has one. And it says concentration up to 1 minute.
I mean, logically speaking, you'd go. I mean, in an ideal world,
So you get a lightning breath.
Yeah. And I'm casting it at 3rd level, so it's going to be 4d6.
depending on the creature, ideally speaking, in the most optimal frame, would you go for something that has like the most mouth or the most like intestines?
No, I'm going to go for the person that is
Well, yeah,
the
right now,
farthest
right
away
now,
from
yeah.
all the enemies.
Yeah.
So I'm out of, you know.
I'm just saying, if you had your
No, Mr. Wizard's done his part. Mr.
Alright,
Wizard's
fair enough.
leaving.
He's done. I love it.
Mr. Wizard is a patriot. Absolutely.
No, there was for those who haven't watched all the episodes. There was how's back? Well, let's say real fast. There was one session where like shit kind of went bad what he was doing, so he ended up like taking a ton of damage and doing a lot of attacks.
Who is
like
he? Define he.
Mr. Wizard, like
Okay,
he was
there
trying
we
to do some subterfuge, but he kind of fucked up and he got like trapped in the middle for a while.
It's fine.
Listen,
Fine.
if it works out, then all the fucking up in between was actually planned.
Anyway, whose turn is it?
Now, I mean, is Mr. Wizard done?
Oh yeah, are you
Yeah,
done?
Mr. Wizard's moved. He's done his
He is
action. He
imbued?
did his bonus action.
He imbued
He
the
is-
breath.
All right.
He has it
Then
imbued.
it is this zombie over here. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough movement to get anyone relevant, but it can move closer and closer to you guys.
Everyone's coming to Hismar. What the hell's going on with him?
I mean, he's just
Because
that's
I'm
where
first
he is.
blood.
This one's gonna walk over to Alavic. However, it walks right through
The lava.
The magma.
Oh
The
shit!
mag-
points of fire damage.
Wait. So they
Look,
shit.
drink for
so
max
they are
damage.
not cognizant enough to like avoid
To jump.
I mean,
Okay,
they're,
good.
they're zombies.
No.
They're just
They're
kind of
zombies.
going to where there's a food source.
I have a
shit.
question.
Okay.
What's your question?
Can we do a rule where when we actually roll real max damage and take double shots? Like if it was
No, because I'll
if it was-
perish. I'll pass away in real life. I'll die. I'll die in real
max
life.
damage. Like if it's a D, if I roll 2d6s, then we as in like in an accumulative in one round.
Yeah.
That you're attacking. If it's all max damage, we double shot.
If
Fine,
you
I
want to
will
do
do
that,
that.
I
I will
won't
do-
stop.
I'll join
If
you.
I
I'll
do
join
that,
you.
I'll perish in real life.
I'll
If
join
you
you.
get
I'll join you
max
with that. If that
fucking
happens.
accuracy
I'll
and
drink.
max
I'll
damage,
drink.
yes, I will do it with you.
Like
if I
you go
wasn't
max
DM,
We'll all
damage.
join
sure.
Bahau. We'll all join Bahau. If that
Yeah,
happens, I doubt that'll happen.
but I do need to make the game go forward.
Hey, don't call me out. I'm not drunk. She's the
No,
you're
that's the bullshit.
Yo, okay, this is for
Alavic,
next time, okay?
You are fine, and it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. By the way, I want to point out I've drunk about half this bottle, so I've been doing the drinking for Warren.
Yeah, for what it's
And,
worth, by the way,
Manuel, we
I
know.
have
okay,
this
how about
Sweet Carolina sweet tea vodka. This was full when I started. There is that much left.
How about this?
We've been having a rough
I'll-
night.
Imagine
will-
not having a
I will
fucking
catch up
barrel
next week.
full of like bourbon. Wow.
So just because I want to get this pillar on one of my
Oh,
sides
no.
in case I don't know if there's enough to surround me, but I'm gonna stay in his range. I can go the other way if that actually makes more
You
sense.
would.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever you wanna
Come
do,
right
bud.
here.
Again, this
I'm
lava
attacking.
is
Wait,
small
hold
enough.
on.
Like you can just sort of jump
Yeah.
over it. It's fine.
Wait. Mr. Batman, does that mean with that comment you're actually going to be here next week?
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks. But does that work? Yeah, I
Yes.
assume so.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
always
you can
I can now make like I said, I have everything situated. Got my computer, got my spot and everything, you know.
Okay,
That's
and
the
then
only
plus that.
and I just barely got here. Let's
That
go.
thing
Oh,
is
I don't have a
passed
cool
away.
hat.
Oh, it's dead. Never mind. Ignore that 12 then. Um,
Hell no, Manuel.
well, I was getting it.
No.
While these things are like burnt, they do appear to be like
That hat's
skeletons
sick.
and zombies, like stuff you're acquainted with.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over here
Yep.
and then just attack again with Corpse Slayer.
Sure. 18 certainly hits.
Well,
Yeah,
great.
let me-
Now I have to fucking switch the goddamn battery.
Wait, I think I rolled the wrong one. Is that right? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Never mind.
Assuming that has your. Yep, there it is. I was gonna say, assuming you add your unadded
Oh, it's dead
extra
too.
die, that one is also passed away,
Well-
or re-passed away.
It's
Is
re-dead.
no longer undead
Undead
and
away.
just regular dead.
Oh, okay.
Read that
Dang.
away.
Just because Alavic has no thoughts of self-preservation when undead are involved, I'm gonna stay on the other side, even though I'm kind of far from my friends.
The other side. See, that's what I.
Just keep on walking, Manuel. Just keep on walking.
just
Right
walk
on
into the
through.
distance. Anyways, there you
All
go.
right. There is a zombie next to Hismar that would like to try to do Hismar
Damn it.
harm.
Oh no. Give me a hug.
It's gonna try. Does a 19 do it?
Oh, that
19
definitely
does hit.
Take a 3, Mr. Hismar.
Ow.
Get absolutely fucked.
I got fucked.
It's
That's
this
what we
one's
already gave a
turn.
shot to.
Gosh, Mr. Wizard did the most damage, but Alavic's the closest. So, Mr. Alavic,
I didn't
we're
do
gonna
nothing.
fight you. First, it's gonna attack you with its
No.
long sword.
Wait, is this a white?
Yes.
Oh,
Why?
why
Is
does he have
that
a
a
sword?
problem? Huh?
You sound so unbelievably surprised every interval of this game.
You're lucky that
Please
hit.
take 6 points of slashing damage.
I refuse.
It has multi-attack, so it can do a second one. However, now that it thinks it can hit you, it's going to try to life drain you.
You
For
can't do that.
21!
Oh, 21.
Wait, it doesn't have to hit.
I don't think so.
It just rolled a 21 to hit. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought that was damage. Thank
Yeah.
God.
No.
It was
If it did
damage.
21 damage to you, that'd be a dick move.
Life
That was
drain.
big damage.
No, but can you please make me a Constitution saving throw against this
Okay,
white's powerful life drain ability?
okay. You have to bless this roll, Warren.
Okay,
Warren?
hold up. Hold up. Maybe Hmong magic. I'll give you some of my Hmong magic.
Okay.
All right.
Hang on. Just to
Alright.
be clear, did you say Mong magic or monk magic?
Hmong magic.
Hmong.
Okay.
Oh, it worked. Yes.
Yes, my Hmong magic worked.
You have passed the saving throw. So you
Okay.
do still take, I believe you still take
Yes.
7 points of damage.
My Hmong magic did work. Yes.
How much do I take
My
now?
man.
Just give me a number.
You just take 7 damage.
Okay. All right.
This other one down here. I'm sorry. No. We're up here now. Gosh, Alavic, I don't mean to be a little stinker.
Oh
It's
my
just
God.
you're right there. Oops, I stretched him instead of moving him.
Counterplay.
Oops. This one's going to life drain first.
What the hell?
22.
Oh my
That's
God.
higher than 21. Is
Okay.
the thing.
Fucking hell.
I'm
Okay.
gonna need you to give me another saving throw.
Kill issue.
Oh man.
20.
mean,
Damn, you got hit. Oh, God. Okay. All right, man. Manuel, you getting life drained? What are these guys? Dark Souls? Are they fucking what? Dark rates?
Okay,
She
that
drained
Mong
my
magic.
life till
Let's hope there was enough Mong magic for
Okay,
two.
no, I got you with the Hmong magic right here. Watch, it's gonna be 20.
By the way, for those at home that are wondering
Oh my
what I'm
God, I still made
doing,
it.
he has passed his check. The target has to
Nice.
succeed on a DC 13 con saving throw, or its hit point maximum gets reduced like semi-permanently. But he has passed both times. Alavic is very versed in the world of fighting undead.
Yeah. Also, for the record, in case anyone's curious, in older versions of D&D, that was permanent.
Like permanent.
Yeah,
There
permanent.
were dragons in older versions of D&D that didn't have like lightning breath or frost breath or fire breath. It breathed negative levels.
Exactly.
You would literally lose levels as it breathed.
There was some fuck shit in the old versions that even I didn't really like. Anyway,
It is unable to land a hit on you, unfortunately.
thank God.
This one is deceased, but like actually, so we're gonna delete that one. That one is also deceased. So, Julian, we're up to you, bud. What are you doing back there? Sure. You have plenty of headroom. This one down here?
The one's
Sure.
right below me.
Sure. Let me get a dex saving throw for you from that zombie. They're very good at dex saving throws, is the thing. Does a 0 pass? Do you think?
It depends.
Do you want to
He
like maybe
could have a
check?
negative. He might have a -1
Yeah,
mod.
zombies are not dexterous at all. uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
God damn.
Oh, he has passed
God
away.
damn.
Or re-passed away?
He passed away
he is
again?
gone. He is gone.
He
You
passed
sent him to
away.
heaven again. He's passed away again.
All right. Nothing else? No bonus action or anything? All right.
Go
That's
breathe
I mean, who
fire.
needs a
Okay,
bonus
never
action?
mind.
Let's see. We're up to the last white down here. And Hismar and Julian seem to be the closest. But Julian is in the air. So 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to move through the lava. So it's going to take a little bit of damage, maybe.
Hey, maybe he walked out of the square and to the bottom of the lava, out of my threat range. You know what I mean?
Stop saying
No,
that.
Very
he
fair.
didn't do that.
He must have went like here and then went over here,
The
and then,
thing is,
walked
though, he
over here.
didn't do that, so he's going to life drain you is the thing. Oh, look, he rolled really high again.
Okay, I'm calling bullshit on these life drain rules. Just want to
I'm just clicking the life drain button, dude.
Imagine
I'm not.
sucking.
I have zero influence on this shit.
Imagine
Okay.
having that big of a skill. Gap.
Hismar, can you please make me a con saving throw?
Oh,
Let's
you better
see.
have that Mong magic
Where's-
for yourself.
See, it's reduced by equal amount. See, this reduction lasts until the target. Wait, what kind? This isn't the. Oh God.
I just need a DC 13
Oh.
saving throw button.
Yeah.
Oh, Manuel, you fucking fuck.
Constitution specifically.
I took all your
Make
Mong
me a
magic.
con saving throw.
Okay. Son of a bitch. All right. Come on. Watch this, guys.
You can
16.
do it.
Damn.
You're perfectly fine.
Sheesh.
You do still take
Oh,
6
man.
points of damage, but you are not permanently drained.
Yeah,
It
you're
is
like,
also
your
going
penis
to
didn't fall
try
off.
really desperately to swing you with its its long sword. It does hit with that as well. For 11 more points. of
11 more
Yeah.
damage.
These whites are hurting
See,
us.
As you guys
Oh,
are
no.
getting hurt, again, like it's kind of like a drop in the bucket for you guys. Like, you guys are experienced. You know what you're doing here.
Hey, what happened to my
especially-
guy?
What's that?
He disappeared.
I think I may have deleted my own character.
I didn't click on
Or-
him at all.
I think that could have been me.
Oh.
Can I control Z? Nope.
I mean, you could just drag yourself back out there. But I have not clicked on him at all.
Hey, how did I drag myself? Oh, wait. I need a picture of myself.
Just click on,
Oh,
just
wait.
click on your character and drag him back out there. Do you want me to do it?
I need the fuck.
Does he have like
that
DM?
Oh.
Are you able to control your little guy?
There we go. He's back.
All right, that's fine.
Yes, I do.
Right there.
Hold on, I need it.
Yeah, just short of a genius, it's fine. You guys are noticing as they're sort of wearing you down. It's like the zombies outside. It's pretty dismissible. But the fucking
Oh.
heat in here is intolerable. It's fucking frustrating, dude. You're sweaty, you're miserable, it's annoying. Prior, we're up to
That's
you.
me at work.
Wait, has he been muted this whole time? He's
I
not.
don't know.
Pleiades, have you been muted for like an hour?
Dramatic irony.
I assume he's doing that thing where he's stalling for time, figuring out how his character works.
No,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
wait. Have y'all not been hearing me?
No, I think he's been muted.
I mean, like, I hear you once in a while, but like, I don't know why you talk out of turn. So
No, it
yeah. No.
it actually dawned on me. I haven't heard you in like 15 minutes. You haven't talked since your
It
last
wasn't
turn.
15 minutes. It was like a minute or two.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I haven't
just
heard
take
you.
your turn.
In any case, I just went for dramatic art, like right now, because I was like, oh, cool. I get to go up here.
Yeah, you hop on down.
Oh, no one's helping. No one's gonna help Alavic. Okay.
I'm going for whatever's right near me.
Have you considered
Yeah,
getting
so was I.
fucked? Yeah, 22 definitely hits.
I mean, I'd consider it, but I don't have to think about it to have it happen.
These are zombies. They're super easy to hit. Give me some. Excuse me. Give me some damage. Oh yeah, it's fucking annihilated.
Question, DM. Wait, no.
Not to sound repetitive, but you cleave it in twain. What's your question, Alavic?
Does the second does my extra attack take my bonus action?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'll lay that out.
Typically, extra attack, the way it's worded in 5e at least, says that when you take the attack action as your action, you are able to attack twice.
Okay.
So if you want to do something weird like Hunter's Mark or whatever with your extra action, you can. Prior, you have cleaved this thing in twain in one hit. What else would you like to do? Any spells and or the rest of your attack to do on anything else?
That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't think there's anything like worth like executing right now. So I'll just.
I mean,
is
realistically,
there like
your
an advantageous thing to do like in standby?
realistically, your best thing to do right now is probably just run up and hit another one.
Fuck it. All right, then I'll go ahead and try and like attack. this other
Again,
one.
as I've expressed, these are pretty dismissible guys. Like, you could just sort of run up and smack them as hard as you possibly can.
All right then.
27 is certainly enough. Go ahead and roll damage on that one as well. There's no way you'll kill this one in one hit. I've made his health 1,000,000. Okay, you kill that one in one hit.
I dealt 1,000,001 damage.
What I meant to say was that you kill that one in one hit. It is that zombie's turn, but he is in pieces on the ground. So, Mr. Wizard, what is your plan?
I think I'm just gonna keep it real simple. I'm gonna come up next to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the old
gross, but
on the hand, the lightning. I'm gonna just kind of like do like the clear and like jolt him, you know?
Sure.
I'm just
Am I making a save or is this an attack roll?
No, I'm doing shocking grasp. So
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
gonna
attack
make
roll?
a melee spell attack against him. Okay, I rolled a 1.
I don't want to be a little stinker, but that one does not hit.
I tried, guys.
You did try. You're not wrong.
You did
I'm gonna
try.
put my
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
put my arms up like
You
what are you
didn't
gonna
miss
do about it?
times.
Any bonus action or anything?
Nah, no, I give up. I'm done.
All right.
I'm gonna get on the floor and just
hey.
kind of start slowly crying.
What happened to? Oh, I died out of the order. I was 22.8.
Oh shoot!
1.8.
You're right. You're right. Then
My
I
bad,
guess
because my
Hismar
character died.
Hismar, I will add you back to the order proper, but if you want to,
My bad, yo.
take your turn. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate it because I fucking forgot.
Do I just? You want me to just roll for initiative so I could jump back into the initiative? thing?
No. I can literally just add you.
Okay.
Okay. Hismar, if you want to take your turn.
All right. I'm gonna attack this guy right here for life draining me like a sucker.
I'll allow it, I suppose.
He's
It's
like,
pretty
Fire
hard
truck,
to hit. I'll just
fire
let you know
truck.
right now.
wait, what'd you roll with? What'd you roll to hit? Oh wait, you roll. God. Okay. I'm gonna try. I go for my first. I'll give him with that one. Give him with
Okay.
the.
Don't
the
roll
uppercut.
a 1, though, is the thing. Don't roll a 1.
All right.
didn't do it!
25.
Yeah, 25 definitely hits. Unbelievably hits.
All right. I do 11 damage of bludgeoning damage.
11 leaves
uppercut.
it barely standing. You knock some bones out of this thing. You knock some armor off. It is just barely standing.
I'm doing my extra attack on this guy.
Don't.
The
Yeah,
17
sure.
hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right. and I go with the right cross. I do right uppercut, left cross.
That's definitely enough. This thing falls to the ground much like the others. You and Mr. Wizard
This guy right here?
dismissed this one. Oh yeah, it's
This
dead.
guy died out here already?
Well,
You're
re-dead.
giving
rather?
Mr. Wizard a lot of credit because I
I mean, he was present. There was an attack rolled. He was there. He was present. That's what matters, okay? You shocked
No,
the bones so that he could
I'm
hit
lo-
it while it was stunned, okay?
I'm
All right,
looking at the
I have-
stuff on this wall. I don't know what you guys are
I
talking
have
about.
50 feet of movement. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15,
20.
25 right here
Sure.
to Alavic.
Again, just
you
for clarity,
because
you guys
no
are
one's
able to
going to
just, like,
help
leap right over
me.
the lava. It's not an issue.
It's funny.
No one's going to help me.
I looked up. I looked up all
Is
my.
that you?
I was gonna misty step the fuck out of here, but thank God somebody came and helped me.
Why is he Vietnamese in your head, Hismar?
The bit.
I know.
Hey,
Am I
You're
wrong?
fucking
hey,
Goofy from
hey,
fucking like Disney cartoons.
hey.
Am I wrong?
Yo, how many times can I use a key point? A key. Yeah, how many times can I use a key point
I mean,
I don't
as
know,
many-
what's
as
your
many as
ability
you
on
want,
that
as long
key?
as you have the actions
in
for
one
it.
turn?
How
I mean, it
durable
should
is the
say.
Yeah.
Most
All right,
of them
well, you know
require
what?
some
I'm-
kind of
I'm gonna
like
use-
action, bonus action, etc., etc.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Because it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna flurry. Okay, I have a bonus action. I'm gonna flurry of blows this guy right here.
Yes, you can
Kinky.
use it. You can use an action, or rather,
So-
a key point for that.
So I'm at 6
All right,
of
give me
8.
give me
Here
2
you go.
attacks on that guy.
So I'm gonna go. Ata!
So
And
one definitely hits.
Ata! Okay, well, okay. So I only
Okay,
get
one
hit
of them
for-
definitely hits.
So I'm gonna go. The first for that. The one hit, 7 damage.
For
How does he
7,
look?
He is just barely hanging on.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my crusher feat. When I hit him, bam! I'm gonna move him straight into the lava.
Okay, okay.
So I hit him with the right, with the
If-
left hook.
If this rolls 3 or higher, you will have destroyed this thing. But it is a D6. So
No, we're gonna do it. Mong Magic 4.
Low.
Mong Magic 4. 5, guys. Ooh, we did it.
It's all
Damn,
about the
man.
Hmong magic.
Okay, not gonna lie. I didn't think that Crusher was gonna be this good.
You smash that
stayed-
motherfucker into the lava, and you see it just sort of give like the Terminator like grasp up as it tries to cling to life, but it
Since I have 25, since I only use half of my movement, I'm kind of scared of life drains. I'll move on 5, 10, 15, 20.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
and I go as I move as I see as Alavic's looking at me, I kind of wave at him and I kind of just, you see me kind of just like scurry back where Pryor is. I'm like, hey there, buddy, and I end my turn.
It's not that you're leaving Alavic on his own. It's just that you're abandoning him entirely.
Wait, it's my turn. You skipping my turn.
Fair.
No, see, hold on. If
I
he
just had to do Hismar first.
if he does come after me, the Alavic will get a attack of opportunity.
Oh, that is true. Okay, so let me go attack the fucker.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm gonna attack with corpse. I'm gonna do all my corpse slayer attacks in case I decide to fate touch. Fate touch. In case I want to misty step my way out of here.
Oh, okay. Sure.
But because I checked, two-handed
Uh,
fighting is. Wait, this might just kill it.
What was your question about two-handed fighting? Whatever the fuck that is.
Two-handed fighting takes the bonus action, so I can't. hit with
Two-weapon
my-
fighting.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
It's like- I was like, what?
Just to be clear for people out there trying desperately to learn 5e off of our shitty podcast, you're allowed to always have a second weapon in your offhand. You're allowed to just throw a dagger or a short sword in there. It just has to be light, and you can't add your modifier to it. So when it says roll a d6, it means roll just a d6.
For the
However,
record, I
Alavic
have
is a
to- yeah.
two-weapon fighter, so he's a little different.
Yeah, but I'm like that was the thing that takes the bonus action, which I was confused which
Yes.
one of them did. Anyway, so I'm gonna just do all my corpses first.
Which one are you attacking? I assume
There's
the
only
one next
one.
to you. I
No,
just
he's
wanna make sure.
attacking. He's
I just
attacking
wanna
the
make
ones in
sure
the
you're not
lava.
trying to like fucking do some bullshit.
Okay, is he still alive? Because I've already hit
Let
him
me
for
see.
5, 12,
6
19,
plus
25 damage. 25.
That last one is, I'm not even joking,
Oh, exactly.
exactly enough.
Nice.
Because that was the last one I had unless I misty stepped. No misty
You
step.
fucking did it, boys.
Delete. Let me
I'm gonna
just,
jump back and
clear
forth
the
with the
little
lava
battlefield for you guys so that you have
as fun.
nice little clear thing. I'm gonna clear.
Manuel's
off
gonna
the,
trip.
I want to trip and fall
Fall
in
into,
the lava. That's how
trip,
Alavic
fall into the
dies.
lava.
You guys have
Swear to
defeated
God,
my
Manuel's the
elaborate
reason why
undead
you
puzzle.
die.
Oh no!
This was a
Prior's on top
puzzle?
of one, by the way.
Yeah, it was a puzzle. It's get rid of all the
He is
monsters.
on
That's
top
the
of one.
puzzle.
I think that's just an RTS map.
Yeah. All right,
Well,
boys.
Do we
We solved
continue
the
on, or
Disgaea
are we gonna
puzzle.
wrap all this?
So,
or are we going to?
we got just a little bit more.
Okay.
So up here, you do notice there are
Door.
Bitches.
just some doors, like or rather doorways. Calling them doors is very generous. There's nothing like to swing open there. It's just a door. Up here, you see there are lava pools, just like you saw back here at the entrance.
We take a shower in those?
You
bath?
can.
No,
You will pass
Not
away.
you, fuck.
Because they are made of lava and
There's a
magma,
lava
so
bath.
you will die in one hit. Is the thing. I won't stop you, but I wouldn't recommend it. There are doors up here. I'll give you a tiny bit of reveal, just to sort of like express, like, you know, it goes a ways back.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless thee.
Let's go. Sally Force. Tally ho.
Howdy ho.
I'm gonna come right here and see. I'm coming right here. I'm gonna come right here and see what I can see in this room.
Hey,
now.
will it just like disintegrate if it fell to the floor?
I mean, the
I'm
com
looking at
probably
it
would.
right
You leave a really bad stain. That's not nice.
How do you know that?
Because it's hot. You're gonna
Anyway,
I'm not just living in a town.
fire truck.
You
Yeah,
do
fire
see there
truck.
is more lava and or magma, just depending on if you're above or below ground, I suppose.
Here,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
hop-
I'll follow on the other side with
Oh, let's go.
here.
The other
Well,
side?
yeah, on
You
opposite sides of Alavic.
I told you guys, it's uncontrollable. There's nothing I can do to stop it. The other side
Anytime you
rules my
say-
brain.
Anytime you say that, it just makes me think of that damn trinket too.
Wait, is there an invisible wall here? I can't move up.
Do you mean the dragon scale, or not dragon scale? The
Yeah.
whatever the dragon
Every
scale, but
wall
for that
is
expansion was.
Alavic, which way should we go?
Um,
I have a really long hallway over
So-
here.
So just to be clear for you guys, as you sort of make your way vaguely up in this direction, you can see there is left, forward, and right. The right and left look vaguely identical. They seem to have some kind of like, you know, little lava pools, just like you've seen 1,000 times before now. And then straight ahead, you can see a much larger lava pool.
you know
What happens?
what?
I do flip coin. Oh,
You can do
All
it.
right.
You guys can decide. Oh,
I'm
priors are
gonna
going
go
up.
to the left.
You know what? Good adventures go left. Let's all go left.
Is everyone okay with left?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
'cause we
do
have
a
no
religion
rights.
check.
Everyone's
Aw,
okay with
but I
left?
want to go forward.
Well,
It's okay, you
would
can go up
Pryor be
there.
willing to negotiate left for now?
He talking
we
to me like
split?
he's a kid.
Come on, we all know the biggest threat is going to be forward.
I do feel as though I am talking to my child at Disneyland about going on which ride.
Who rolled for what? Oh, religion check.
Yeah, Mr. Wizard, what sort of religion check are you making?
He just
What does
rolled
my
it.
god say? What does I look up?
Oh my god.
You look up for what?
For a sign.
For a
Which
sign
way
of
to go?
what?
Which way to go? God.
DM, he rolled
We're
for
God.
underground. What the fuck are you going to find?
I don't have to watch
Stalactites?
you,
What are
God.
you hoping for?
Oh,
God
great
to
thunder
speak to
lizard in
him.
the sky. Please just assign which direction we go
Looking
in.
at tectonic
So with an
plates.
18, which god do you follow? Which god do you follow?
The thunder lizard in the sky.
Okay, so
Paylor.
legally distinct Talos.
Yeah, I don't think this is Talos.
Lizard version of Talos. If there's one piece of advice that Talos would give you, it's follow the left wall. In that, when you get into a dungeon, you slap your hand on the left wall and you just follow it.
Yeah, isn't that the
That way
Minecraft
you
rule?
never
You
miss
put torches on
anything
your left.
possible.
It is a universal thing that has been there for every puzzle since like the 1000s.
Well, don't you like how much of a nerd I am? I immediately created Minecraft. Anyways,
No, you can't make yourself seem younger.
good adventures go left. Anyway,
Julian and Pryor, would you like to join your friends down the left path?
That is true.
Oh.
If you
I
turn
mean,
left
could there
first,
be bitches
Mm.
and or drink in that direction?
it's very.
Then
Oh,
that's all I need to hear.
There is
There-
an
there-
equal
are the truth.
chance that you will run
There's
into
so much of that.
women and
There's so much
drinks
of
in
that.
that direction is the forward direction.
Exactly.
Truth. We're
Zero
going.
That's
is in
the-
fact equal to 0.
Yeah, but Pryor doesn't know that.
So what's in this tunnel, my friend?
That's a great question. And the thing is, as you guys approach this tunnel over here, I'll shift
I'm
click.
scared. There's a lot of stairs.
God, I wish Pryor wouldn't have immediately adjusted the camera as soon as I did
Hold
this.
on.
Oh.
I'm begging you. I'm clicking. You don't have to do anything. I'm doing it myself. You're fine.
I'm
Just
Pryor.
stop clicking. At the
I'm
very
gonna
top,
meditate outside the door for 30 minutes.
Fail.
Yeah, just-
up here,
I'll take a long rest.
as you guys round the corner, you can see a massive minotaur skeleton making its way to you. It sees you. It gets down on all fours. You hear it start to snort, even though it doesn't even have nostrils. It's a fucking skeleton. However,
But he still snorts.
that's
It gets
where
on all
we're going
fours.
to
Is
end
that
our
really a
session.
minotaur?
As some of you, not all of you,
That is
some
a
of
bull at
you
that point.
may eventually succumb to heat exhaustion.
Wait,
Oh.
are we gonna die?
Can I take off my
No.
clothes?
Minotaur.
I don't know. That's my manual. For the love of God, that's my way of saying some of you might not be able to attend next session.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
I thought we were gonna like. Can we pee on each other to keep ourselves cool?
No! Holy shit!
If we pee on each other and
It's like
fan ourselves.
having children.
Anyway.
Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on this episode of Drink Talk Roll. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, this is a fun episode.
If you decide to drink along
We had
with
a
us,
great
if you
time.
are of age in your region, please do not drink and drive. We ask that you do so responsibly, and we hope you had a lot of fun today. I will just go
The
kind of
Epinos?
down in order. Manuel, is there anything you want to plug? Any other shows or anything you want to?
Especially
Yeah.
Aeterna, just go ahead and say this.
If
If you
go ahead.
watch this, like if you like, dislike if you don't, leave us comments either way.
Yeah, don't forget to
because
like,
it'll
comment,
make it-
subscribe.
It'll make it so like we know what to like focus on and what to leave out in the next one. Also, yeah, Manuel. What are we gonna play?
Yeah, real fast. If you really like what you watch, you can support us on Patreon or on Twitch Twitch whatever, and YouTube memberships, Twitch subscribers. There goes the word. If you want to support us on Patreon, we have a Patreon exclusive interview for now. It'll be public soon with Yasha, a cosplayer, and it's a cool interview. We'll have that up for. It'll be public in a couple days. But you can see it early on Patreon. This might not be up in time, but whatever.
Wait,
Anyway.
hold on. Did you already advertise the one with the completionist?
Yeah,
We did
that
last
one.
time, but you can do it again.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Well, that's public. We can go check that out. And check it out either way. It's cool. We have a video version of that one as well, and you could. It was a cool interview. So was the Yasha one. Please check them both out. Next Tuesday is UPZ, and the next Wednesday, hopefully, we play more Final Fantasy VII. And
and
next-
we
the
will be
next
playing Final
session
Fantasy
for
VII.
Dream Talk Roll is going to be.
it'll be the
2
14th,
weeks
I
from now?
believe, right?
That-
The 15th. Sorry, I can't math.
I'm
Yes.
going to double check. I may not actually be available. For that
We
call.
will figure it out as we go.
We'll figure it out.
I just want to go ahead and like,
Lady,
throw that
that
out
is,
for now.
that is Lady Russ's problem.
Exactly. Anyway, and that's pretty much all I had to say. Anyone else?
Anyone
Mr.
else
Welcome,
have anything
Manuel.
to plug? Manuel, we did to you. Mr. Wizard, anything to plug? Andrew, anything?
No, still no social media.
Okay.
Go,
I mean,
follow
do you want to plug?
USPS.
Do you want to plug your
She can start me.
your wife's essay or anything?
Yeah, yeah. Follow her on Instagram, Sugar Star Cafe.
It's
her
funny.
updates in not next week, but the week after. I believe on the 15th actually.
Oh,
It's going to be her
Oh.
monthly update.
Perfect timing.
Batman. You wanna Go ahead
Nice.
and plug anything?
Yeah, Batman, anything to promote?
I just subscribed for 6 months. Let's go, boys! Woo, 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 woo.
nice.
No, I mean, Manuel already said, or our plug is, we're gonna still
Fantasy
try
VII.
it. We are gonna do Final Fantasy 7 on Wednesdays. The time is still a little iffy because it just depends on what time I get out of work, but it's still gonna
6
be
or
happening.
7. Yeah, 6 or 7.
6 or 7ish. 7
Uh,
latest.
Yeah.
JD, anything to plug for you?
Callie.
Good shit.
Also, I
Good
want to
shit.
point. As in the
Welcome back
city.
to Kelly.
Oh yeah, no, not Callie's in the person. Anyway, I just want to point out since Mr. Wizard's here, ever since I think the last time he was here was right after Fanime, and I mentioned how I wanted to find his wife's booth, but I couldn't find it because it was really hot in the artist alley. And every so often I'll be sitting there, and I'll remember when you were like, "Oh, thanks for supporting local businesses, small businesses." That has been eating at me for months. I just want you
Oh
to know.
my
That was the
god!
funniest shit.
I was
Not
just
only am I
being
not-
sassy. You don't
Yeah, not
need
only have I
that.
not forgotten, but it's just like every so often I'll be getting quiet, and
It's
I'll
a fair statement.
I'll be like, "Damn, I should have went to their booth." I feel bad. Anyway, that was just my.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you,
Hope-
everyone, so much for joining us.
See you the
We hope
15th.
you enjoyed this episode of Drink Talk Roll. We'll be back in approximately 2 weeks on the 15th. We'll try to keep you updated on what's coming up and what we have planned. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a good night.
Peace.
Take care.
Bye,
Be
everybody.
kind to each other. Be
Good
safe. All
night.
that shit. Bye bye.